right. Hey, everybody. This is Dee, and I'm here with you guys on Saturday night to do a little grinding. I've got Zalan and Drum with me. I'm just going to pull up my my chat screen here. Hey, FL Rebel. Hey, Bo. What's up? All right. Give me a second. Here it is. Hey,
Hey, everybody.
Who is that, Zalan? Fury?
I was doing my D impression.
Hey, Tag, what's going on?
It wasn't me.
We've got Alex. Hi. How are you? All right, so where are we in the event? I'm in NTG Hammer, and we are rank 18. And where's War? 24. Nice. And I'm not doing so well. I've literally been grinding it out 13 souls at a time. So I'm at 2,300. I'm going to keep doing that.
Who are you using?
I've been using Calvarax. I'm trying to get... I'll show you my Calvarax. He's at 55. And I'm just trying to level him up. So... there he is. I love Calvarax. Alright, so let's find some VP lands. Nate just said, it's Derm. J-Dub says, what's up? What's up? Thanks for joining. Hey, Bad Mother Trucker, what's going on? Ether says hi. Or he says, A. FL Rebel says, hello, everyone. Tag says, how far are you going? I don't know. Our minimum is 5,000 souls, so I don't know.
So you're at least going to 5K?
I'm at least going to 5, and then I'll see. I'll see what I want to do after that. I also have an account in Legends that I free grinded, I think, to 2,200, and I need to get up to at least 3,000. So I got to do that.
Legends trying to get what, 4K?
So Legends is shooting for 4K. They usually start really slow. So right now I think we're at 3K, and I would love for us to get in the top 250 for the 4K, but I'm not sure that we're going to make it. I think we only have 38 or 39 people. But if everyone does the minimum, and I think we have 1 or 2 finishers, we might make it, but they always do it. If it happens, it usually gets going on Sunday. I don't know why, but they usually start grinding on Sunday. So we'll see. But right now they're at 3K.
Procrastination Nation? Yeah.
Bad Mother Trucker says, I heard Derm. FL Rebel says, they slid way down, might fall out. Uh-oh.
What team is that?
What team are you on? I know it's one of the Freedom teams, but I know they have quite a few teams. All right, so let me find someone to attack. I usually go to Fury because he's got... Where is he?
He's got the right Pong lands for you?
He's got the right lands for me, and my... I'm using...
I hope I still got the right lands, because I did push some buttons.
He usually has good lands for me. I'm using all maidens, and my maidens, I think, are at 22. And I think, what are your lands, 21 or 22? And my skellies are 22, so it's perfect.
22.
Yeah.
23. Actually, 23, actually, because I just turned castle. I just turned castle level. Today.
The land I just touched was 21, but you are castle 23. Your lands are usually perfect for me, because I don't like to go too low, because I'm trying to level the Titan, but I don't want to go too high either, because my skellies are 22 and my maidens are 22.
I have mixed lands now.
You've mixed lands?
Yeah, because I had the anchored lands when I was level 21, and then I got to level 22, and then I did all level 22 and get them, and then I went to level 23 now.
Yeah, Fury's an equal land opportunist.
Alex says, I'll finish since I have the Night Whisperer.
Nice.
That relic is such a game changer.
FL Rebel says he's on Phoenix Freedom. Dougie Fresh says, blah, 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 wrong team.
Whoa. What did you just get there?
What?
Whoa, 4-star.
I wasn't
You just
looking.
got a 4-star Goliath belt and you just got a
didn't.
4-star XP relic?
You did.
What?
What? I was looking at the chat. I wasn't even. Wow. Did I really?
Yeah, 4-star Goliath belt.
No
Check out
way.
the resist.
I wasn't looking. I was looking at the chat. See what happens when I have to do all this myself?
It's okay.
What was it? A 4-star Goliath belt?
Yeah, 4-star Goliath belt. What's up?
I have a lot of them.
See, I tag all the ones that I have, so I know which ones come in.
Yeah, I don't know which one it was, but I've got a physical. They're all. No, some of them are different. How many different Goliath belt versions are there?
There's one for every element.
All right,
There's 6 different.
Physical. These ones say, physical, poison, lightning, fire, physical. Yeah, I don't know which one it was. What was
That's all right, though.
What was the other thing I got?
You got a 3-star XP relic.
Oh, nice. Well, that's in there probably because I think I used all my XP relics because someone yelled at me last time. Here we go. There's 2 of them. I got a couple others. But I did use them all the other day. All right, what's going on here? Talk says, hi, Queen D. Hey. I Touch Master says, nice hero and 4-star. FL Rebel says, at least you have some variety. Only Goliath belts I seem to drop are physical or poison. Dougie Fresh asks, has anyone been getting 3-star avalanche drops with Imperial buffs?
Yes.
Yeah?
Actually, I did get one, which was shocking to me.
Really?
Battle drop. Yeah, out of nowhere.
Is that...
I don't even think I've ever had one before,
Really?
but I got one recently.
Talk says he needs some noodles.
There's no noodling.
Well,
This is
you've
a no
come to the
noodling
right
zone.
place. It's the noodle queen.
No, I am the noodle queen. I'm not allowed to noodle around, though. So, let's hear, I want to hear how far you guys are going in the event. Did anyone get their Auria yet? If so, what are the skills?
Yeah. I want to hear that too.
Bad Mother Trucker says, I have a Santa hat for sale, slightly used. J-Dub is finished. Nice. How long did it take you to finish? I'm wondering. Some people finish in like an hour. Other people spread it out across
Days.
Yeah, see, now I'm not paying attention.
Weeks, months, even years.
No, days. Dougie Fresh says, I got 3 of them this event. So I got 4-star Avalanche earlier and was praying for Imperial buffs, but DOT gods hate me. FL Rebel says crit, AP, crit, X, AP. We already knew that because we watched his video earlier. Mm-hmm. Shy says, I'm at 13K going to 15K tonight. Tell us, Shy, are you just grinding? Or are you using relics? It's always cool to see how many battles people have when they do this, because everyone has their own way of doing events. Some people just do relics. Some people stack their relics, and you see they don't have a lot of battles. Other people have like thousands of battles.
And then there's the people that didn't use relics at all, and they have like 2,000 battles.
Right. That's awesome.
I just finished my event on your land.
You finished your event on my land?
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Auria's bounty.
So how many battles does Derm have?
It's Drumadiddle now, and and he has 1,191.
And what did you do? Did you half grind and half use relics?
Yep.
How many relics? Do you remember how many relics you used?
No, I didn't. I did the 24K pull. Mm-hmm. And then I did, well, I guess 12, well, more than that. A 24K pull, and then I did 2,000 gem pulls, mm-hmm. and then I used the relics available in the event.
Did you get a good 24K pull? Or was
it was mostly 2 stars. I got 1 3-star, and I got 2 1-stars, and the rest was all 2 stars.
Some people just have all the luck. I saw some stuff in Band posted, and they got like, obviously you get a guaranteed 4-star, but they got like 4 3-stars and 2 stars and a couple 1-stars, and I was like, what?
You got to remember, most people are only posting the luck.
Right,
you know?
Right.
Yeah, most people don't post the wah-wah.
Yep.
Right.
So you see that, you think hope, you go out there, you do the pull, and you get that, oh, God. Gross pull. That's how it works.
Yeah, well, I've seen you fall many times to other people posting about, oh, hey, I did the 2K daily. And I remember plenty of times, Drum, seeing you go, oh, yeah, I instantly did it too, and you know what I got.
Man, both my epic tokens were level 15 2-star Titans this event. I think it was like Adana and Telos or whatever, Telos. Those were my level 15 2-star Titans for both my epic tokens from the event. I was like, are you kidding me? This is why I'm a big advocate for take that out, man. Forget about the epic token. It's garbage. I want nothing to do with it. Just give me a 4-star Titan XP relic. I know what it is. It's going to be great. It's going to give me levels on either my brand new event Titan or a Titan that I'm working on, and it's going to be worthwhile. Where this epic token stuff is, 90% of the time you're getting a 2-star at a low level. I mean, once in a while you get lucky, but 90% of the time it's garbage.
And that's why right now, best token in the game is when they do events where there's a token to allow us to choose Titans. Yeah. I think that's one of the best tokens in the game right now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but they're not going to add that in as an event filler, whereas the epic token is an event filler.
Yeah.
So, J-Dub says he got crit, damage, AP, and X health. Mm-hmm. Shy says saving a 2-star and 3-star event relics for the 2K gap at the top. Used some relics once I hit 6K where the gap went to 1K. FL Rebel says, think I've seen a lot more single 4-star pulls in this event. Seen 4-star posted all over. Tox says he got damage, crit, AP, X armor.
What did I get?
He wrote not good.
Let's see what I got.
What did you get?
Nothing good. That's for sure.
Well, it's how you spin it, right?
Well,
I've seen you get meh rolls, and you spin it real well, and you put some cool relics on it, and it ends up being amazing.
No, it's not very amazing.
Not really that great.
here's the problem, and it is a problem. You got the 5-star relic in the game, right? The 5-star relic is a game changer for infiltrators. Now, if you have an infiltrator and you have the 5-star relic, you don't want to see AP as a skill at all.
Nope.
And the problem with Auria, it's her biggest gift and also the biggest curse, is this X skill. All right, and the fact that they've now suddenly allowed infiltrators to have a defensive skill. That's kind of a problem. So anyway, here's my roll. Armor piercing, damage, armor piercing, health. And so double armor piercing is completely wasted, man. I got the 5-star relic, so now I really have a Titan with only 1 damage skill, or if you want to count the first skill, 2 damage skills, and it's just not going to fly. It's not going to work, man. This thing is instantaneously food. And I don't care about health on my infiltrator. I do run infiltrators that I use on garrison attacks, and I don't even put resists on them. It's just all, glass cannon stuff. I know what I'm up against, and I know I just bring a few shield spells, and I go in there and get my business done. So seeing Colossal X Titan health on Auria does not excite me in the least, especially when it already has 2 armor piercing skills. If I add the 5-star relic to this, it's just going to be disgusting. So it's kind of upsetting to see that. What I want is the Lon's, test account roll, man. Jesus. That is the reason why I did this event.
Now, what was that?
You went around waving that.
That was 2 crit, 1 damage. 2 crit and 1 damage is in the 3 top skills, and then you get X skill damage.
Mm-hmm. That was the hot chick of the event right there, man. That was why I did it, and that was what I showed off to numerous members of my team that made them complete it. And let me tell you, all of us just got absolute trash Aurias.
Everyone did?
Yeah. Now, there is an exception, okay? You don't have the 5-star relic. Maybe you're a lower level, or you just haven't been blessed with this thing, and you happen to roll armor piercing for your last skill. That's a bonus, man. If you roll like armor piercing, damage, armor piercing, X armor piercing, well, you're going to be easily over 200 armor piercing, and you can just use your relics to buff your damage and maybe crit. I'm not 100% positive. You can get crit to 100 at that point, so if you can't get it to at least 75, I don't feel it's worth modding for. But you can just go all out on damage, and the armor piercing is going to be provided from some of the relics you equip and the overflow of armor piercing you have from your skills. So that roll, in my opinion, if you don't have the 5-star, is still very good and very usable. But if you do have it, then it's like, then it's a wasted Titan.
Yeah, well, good luck on your. You still have another roll.
Yeah, I know. I'm not looking forward to it though, because after I saw your roll, and then I started thinking of like what would be good rolls that could work, and I'm like, actually, because they put defensive X skills on an infiltrator, your chances of getting a great roll are significantly reduced. I mean, basically, you've lost an entire skill off of this Titan if you roll defense. So you're running with an infiltrator. You're running with a 3-star infiltrator, basically, with more health. So she can be the absolute best by far, but the chances of getting that beautiful roll are so slim that you're really, I don't know. I mean, I'm not feeling very positive about it.
Do you think she's better than Loki?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Well, a perfect roll of Loki is going to yield you 120k damage per swing.
Okay.
A perfect roll with Auria will net you upwards of 160k per swing. So she's going to do 40,000 more damage per swing. Perfect to perfect.
Nice.
Providing you have the relics. I mean, obviously, if you haven't done events for a while and you're
this is with the 4-star relic, the 5-star relic.
Well, yeah, 5-star relic and many other relics that were spread across numerous events. I mean,
What about the relics that are in the event? Are they any good?
I don't know.
Well, some of those relics are the ones I used. Some of those, like the 4-star avalanche, is what I used on my Auria. So.
I mean, they're good. There's some that the avalanche is good. Yeah, totally, man. The 3-star and the 4-star and I would probably be equipping them on my build. The other ones are more Imperial based, where they're going to give your Imperials health or armor and damage and stuff. So,
which isn't bad because the 5-star also helps them out. So really, it is kind of nice. You can bring imps in with her just for fun.
Yep.
Michael Marlowe says, "How's it going?"
That's disaster. That's disaster.
I know who that is, and he was teasing me the other day because you left, and I was the only one for him to tease. I was traveling this week for work, so I didn't even get started on my souls until last night, and so I was at the bottom. And he was teasing me, and I basically said, stop teasing me. And he's like, well, I have to tease you because Zalon's not here.
That's right.
Shai says he started the event with 3 saved relics and will use relics in the event. Rest is grind with 1.4 boost. All saved gems free to play. Nice. That's impressive. I'm always impressed when people do it free to play because I always say I'm going to be free to play and then I end up buying relics and doing stuff at the end because I'm just tired.
But you still want it, right? You still want it.
I still want it. Yeah, of course. But I want it the easy way. I don't want to grind it out because that's hard. That's hard work.
Well, it just takes a lot of time. That's really what. Yeah.
FL Rebel says epic fails are still epic. LOL. Epic fail token. Dougie Fresh says he's in at 1,200 or 1,254 battles so far. That's getting your grind on. I wonder if Dougie, are you free to play? And how many more battles do you have to do? Did you figure that out? Ether says 21 players are watching, but now 27 players are watching.
27 players are watching.
Yeah. Let's see. Late Night King says greetings. Hello. Thank you for joining. Talk says my Loki got 3 damage and 1 AP.
That's nice.
That's nice. Shai says, does anyone have an old ice mall? We were talking about this earlier because the ice mall has the same picture as what? The ice hammer?
Yeah, it does.
But you can't get an ice mall anymore.
No, you cannot.
You have one?
Yeah, I do have one. I got one back in the day because I just... Yeah, on my main account, yeah. And also because I got it on my main account back in 2017, when my account was mirrored onto my test account, I have it on there too. So...
Wow.
There's going to be a video coming very shortly.
That's awesome.
Yeah, my test account has the ice mall.
That's really awesome. Yeah, I wonder if anyone does have an ice mall. Shai, were you asking that because you have one, or do you not have one and you want to know who has one? Drum, do you have one?
I told you my story.
Well, I didn't remember your story.
I sold it for
Oh, he sold his ice mall back in the day when you can repair relics?
Yeah.
For 500 gold.
Wow.
Whoa.
Oops.
Yeah, see?
Man. Yeah, tell them about repairing relics. Maybe they don't even know about that feature.
Go ahead and tell them. Who wants to... Zalon, do you want to explain?
Go ahead. But Dromadill's going to tell... Dromadill's going to tell a tale of a long time ago.
Okay. So, when you used to get relics back in the day, they used to be like event relics. Every relic in the game was pretty much an event relic, where they would have a limited amount of uses, and then the only difference between event relics and regular relics is you could attempt to repair your relics and give them more uses. So in Ice Mall, when it came out, 4-star relics had 8 uses, okay? So I equipped this Ice Mall on like Valwyn or something, some 3-star physical paladin, I don't know which one it was, but yeah, I know there's 2 of them that look alike. And I did, battles with it, and it was like, oh, look at that, my sword looks like frost, this is cool. And after 8 battles, it was done. and I attempted to repair it. And repairing was very much like forging before our current update, where you would put some relics in there, you'd press forge, and it was a % chance that you would repair your relic and you could continue to use it. And let me tell you, man, this system was absolutely atrocious. I tried to repair numerous relics, and repairing a 4-star relic was like, forget about it, man. It would never happen. And so I just sold it after it was used for 500 gold.
That was back when you, even when forging relics was by chance too, and it wasn't like you didn't accrue it.
Yeah, but like forging relics is one thing.
And the skills were locked.
Yeah.
And the skills were locked for the Titans.
Yeah, there was no upgrading relics either. It was like, this is your relic, here you go, and you get 8 uses on it, and then it's done. Otherwise, you can try and repair it, but that was like repair. I don't know about you guys who messed around with this thing. I could never repair anything. It just always failed.
The good old days.
A 4-star. Yeah, especially a 4-star one, and the Titan skills as well. They were locked. You didn't know what you were going to get.
Or you did know what you were going to get.
Yeah.
Nudge, nudge, wink, wink.
Yeah, wink, wink.
Blame Godan.
Yeah, yes, if you understand the original
Blame Godan.
Yeah.
Yes, the original.
Talk says no. I think that was about, do you have an ice mall? How would you pronounce that?
What?
What? Seco Crazy?
Seco Crazy? Okay, I wasn't sure if it was Seco. He says, hi, Queen. Hello. A couple people called me that today, and I don't know where it's coming from, but I liked it.
Loved it.
I loved it.
I liked it. She's like, look at what they're saying.
Queen of DOT.
They were like, hi, Queen, are you streaming today? And I was like, ooh, I like it. Shai says, you lucky biatch. Was that about, I think that was about your ice malls on, maybe.
Oh, probably.
Yep, he says, no, I heard about it on Band. FL Rebel says, repairing relics was before my DOT time.
Believe me, you didn't miss out.
It
was atrocious.
It was awful.
Yeah.
It was such a bad system.
Shai says he remembers repairing relics. No relic storage issues back then.
This is true.
Yeah.
Because you just sold them for 500 gold. This is the thing. With the repairing relics, you could equip them on defense, and you were good to go, man. They would never use any of their tries. But if you used them on offense, that's it. You 8 battles, and they're done.
Ian Rogerson says that real old system sucked big time.
Yeah, it was awful.
Vita Loca says, hello, D and everyone. Hello. So we've got Faranic, Salon, and Drum on Discord, and I think Fury was just here and he left us.
Yeah, he's probably just bouncing back and forth.
So we have 26 watching now. We've been going for about 30 minutes. I'm just grinding 13 souls at a time.
Yeah.
So where are you now after 30 minutes?
24.97.
You go.
Was
Right.
a couple hundred maybe? I don't know. I think I was at 22 something before. We're ranked 18. I don't know. Were we 18 before? I don't even remember. This morning we were 16. We're doing really well. The min, I think, is 5K. I'll hit 5, and then I'll see what I want to do after that.
Yeah, I got to hit like 6,500 or something.
So, you want to hear a funny story?
For 6,000.
So, we've got War and Hammer are in competition with each other.
Oh, yeah?
When I grabbed the crown in a Hammer, they were inconsistently getting top 50. And so the idea is that, War was the top 3 team, and Hammer was the top 50 team, although both of them hit top 50, right, for events. So,
pretty fast. Yeah, pretty regularly.
Right.
Yeah.
But since we don't have a chance at top 3, I was like, well, we need to make sure that we're top 50, like 90-something% of the time. So, I tried a couple different things. We started doing polls. I tried to get people's input, and they ended up really liking it. So what I do is I let them poll on what kind of reward they want, and if everyone says top 50, then we're like, all right, this was the result. We're doing top 50, and then I do another poll, and I say, what should our soul min be for this top 50 reward that we're going for? And then they vote. And usually I wait until like 3/4 of the players vote, and usually I'll pick whichever one has like more than 25-ish votes, because I think that's pretty fair. And it ended up being that they voted, I think, for 5K minimum. And so last week we beat War, and I think we had a 5,500 and they had a 4,500, so it was only 1,000 less. And we were both in top 50, but we were a lot lower than they were. And so this week, they were trying to be smart, and they were like, oh, we're going to be 1,000 higher than Hammer. So they set their min to 6K when we set our min to 5K, and we're still beating them.
You might say you're hammering them.
We're hammering them. So we're 18, and they're 23. But the funny thing is, I counted, and they actually had more finishers than we did. But I think the fact that...
Yeah, but see, look, me and Bo I'm number 49, and Bo's number 50. And both of us are probably going to have to, put the afterburners on, and we're just going to blast out some 20K souls real quick.
So are you finishing, or are you just going to go to the 6K?
We'll see. I'm definitely hitting 6K. I'm definitely hitting 6K, but Procrastination Nation might kick in tomorrow. We'll see what happens.
Well, do you have other things
From an outsider point of view, it just sounds like it's on.
It's on. Game on, and it's kind of fun, actually. I think I've been kind of riling them up a little in game chat. And they get really excited about it, and I think it's really cool because sometimes it could get a little boring just like grinding out events. But if if we're like the event team and they're the top 3 team, but we're both getting top 15 events, this is what we're supposed to be good at, right? So we should be beating them. And so I think it's kind of healthy and fun and cool that we're in competition with each other. And it's actually better for all of us because I think even War is I think one of the better ranks. We're 18 and they're 23. So usually when we hit top 50, we're in like the 30s or the 40s. So both teams have been doing better the past couple events, I think, since Krampus.
Oh, Feranic, you're in Dragons right now. How are they doing?
I think the last time I checked it was about 114, but it was about 170 before that. So don't know if we'll end up in top 100 or not.
Oh, wow. So you went from 170 to 114 in just a day. Wow. All right.
Pretty much, yeah.
Nice.
I just want to go through the chats a little bit because I'm a little bit behind, but Michael Marlowe says, same thing happened to my Ice Mall, one of the many regrets from early game. Bad Mother Trucker says, hit that like button. Alex says, I'm guessing Urkon will be next. Shai says, I got a question for those that grind a lot. How do you refresh your stones? If you have 1 or 2 stones and the timer is at, say, 3 min, my guess is the timer starts back at 7 min on your next battle, right?
You do it 10 at a time,
10 at a
but
time.
you buy them 2 at a clip.
So 10 and 10. So 20,
Yep.
and then you grind, and then you do another 20. And the reason for that is so that you're still replenishing. Your timer is still going. So you buy 20 at a time, and you're still filling up on portal stones naturally.
I'm going to be honest with you, though. You're really not losing any stones. I mean, if you just refilled every time instead of waiting, you're losing 7 stones every 70 minutes. I mean, what are we talking about here?
And you're grinding probably 30-second to a minute battles,
What are we
right?
really talking about losing here? Not much. So, something to think about.
So, Shai says, if you refresh 10 stones at a time, the timer keeps going. Ian Rogerson says, replenish 10 stones at a time. Oh, that's what you just said. That way you were always letting the timer run.
But 10 stones at a time, buy them 2 at a time. Does that make sense? So
Right.
let's just say, for me, I have 30 stones, okay?
But you have to be at a level where your portal stones go up to 20, right? Some people aren't up to 20.
I sincerely doubt that.
Well, our mini is not up to 20, I don't think, right?
Yeah, whatever. So anyway, assuming you're over 20, because there's no reason to talk about it.
Okay, go.
Nobody's doing events that have 18 stones. I mean, that'd be silly. So assuming you're up to 20, like in my particular account, it has 30 stones. When I get down to 3 or 2 is when it's going to give me the flag that I can't attack. I'll buy 10, and I'll buy 10 again. So now I'm up to 22, and it'll give me more attacking. If I only buy 10, then it's going to take me to 12, and after 4 attacks, I'm there again in that same screen. So I'm buying 2 at a time when you hit that is more beneficial, or you're going to see the screen less. I mean, I don't know if it's more beneficial. Same deal, I guess. But
So I have to toot my own horn here. Shy says, D, the polls are great. Yay! Woohoo! If anyone else likes my polls, tell me that you like my polls. Because Drum thought the polls were not a good idea.
it's Derm.
Derm says the polls were not a good idea.
Oh, wait. So is it Drumadiddle when things are good and Derm when things are bad?
Derm's crazy. He's much less agreeable.
Vita Loca asked how we are at the event, and I think I covered that. I think I said we were 18. Michael Marlowe says the lawn's in war, so that's why they are not going to beat us. LOL.
Oof.
No, I already told him I'm finishing now just because of Michael Marlowe.
Uh-oh. Bad Mother Trucker says, we started off with 37 players to begin the event. You did, but who filled you up to... Bad Mother Trucker, who was the person responsible for filling you up to 50? Because you guys are at 50 right now. And I believe that was me. You're welcome.
Oh, that's very
Yep,
nice.
I did that single-handedly. Well, I had a little help.
Isn't that nice?
Godan did some help. He did a little bit for me. I asked him to post on Facebook because I'm not on Facebook, but I posted online. I posted on Band. I have a bunch of people that I talk to every time I'm looking for finishers, so I messaged all of them. But yeah, they were at 37, and we were able to fill them up 13 people, and now both teams are full. So that's awesome.
Is this going to be called the D-Modesty stream?
No. See how modest she is. Not trying to brag, but it was me.
It was me.
Not just me, it was all me.
Ian Rogerson says, I have checked before. Yes, if you fill up on stones, the timer starts at 7 minutes again. Shy says, having a lower VP min is better for free-to-play who focus on events.
It's true.
Vita Loca says, congrats, Zalana's here.
Well, yes. I'll do my normal, usual wave that people do in parades, you know. Yes, thank you.
FO Rebel says, what they said, that's what I do. Free-to-play guys that put in 1K raids. It adds up over the week, keeping that Portal Stone production timer going. Shy says, thank you for the 20 tip. Derm or Drum, whichever one you are right now. Bad Mother Trucker agrees with you. FL Rebel says, LOL, Derm. What did I say this morning? I was like, Derm. Was it Derm? Or I don't remember, but it was funny at the time.
Hilarious.
Dougie Fresh says, that's how I do it as well, 2 10s at a time. The 30 Portal Stone count is so sweet. Castle level 23 is the prime level, max stones on max troops. Uh-oh. Bad Mother Trucker says, Fury says it was him, so I will go with Fury. LMAO. All right, well, when Fury gets back here, we're going to have to have a conversation with him. Maybe one of you guys could pop on and grab him so we can talk about this.
Maybe Fury gets cut off from the help.
Yeah, maybe we'll cut him off then, because I definitely did the majority of the work.
So as an update, Dragons is 119 with 190,000.
So
Nice.
what is the Dragon's soul min?
It'll be 4-day event, isn't it, this one? So it'll be 1,600.
Oh, so you did. So it's okay. So it's always 400 a day. It doesn't matter regardless of what the event is.
Pretty much, yeah.
Wow, that's interesting.
Yeah. I was just going to say, when it comes down to because the leadership of Dragons, I'm not sure what nights, if they have a minimum or not, but when it comes down to our Masters teams, wonderful DOT community, they just roll along. They have their own, and we don't talk about them as much, but yet they definitely have very active and very good teams, and they do get top 100. So
That's
we've got a number of finishes. But at the moment, we've still got, I think there's 15 people below 1,000 at the moment.
Okay.
But all just varies. Depends how many people are keen on it and want to push and finish.
Well, how about
what
you,
the rewards are.
What are you looking at in this event?
Oh, myself, just 3,500.
Oh, okay.
It's tempting to go for, I think it's 5,000, is it? But then it's not worth the extra 1,500 souls if you wanted to pull a relic to get there. And then the next step up is tempting. So all of them are pretty tempting, but they're probably about 500 souls too far between the gaps for me to actually go for it.
And you're free to play, right?
Yeah.
So you save.
And how long have you played for, Frantic? Make sure you say how long have you played for.
Was that June 2016? Is that right? 2.5 years? Just over 2.5 years?
Wait, so you were a beta player, Frantic?
Yeah.
No way.
Yeah, but you've seen his Titans, man?
I didn't know that, Frantic. Really?
He's got some beta Titans.
Does he?
Been here a long time.
Yeah.
I did fuse quite a few of them away because the skills are really weird.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't know that, Frantic. I thought you were in on global launch like the rest of us. Wow.
No, before you guys.
Well, that's awesome, Frantic. Good to still have you. Good. Oh, there you go. For all those people who think that beta players don't still play, there you go. But don't let the brain know that we said anything about beta players, though. We don't talk about it.
Don't mention the B word.
Yes.
Churro says, Waza. FL Rebel says it's okay to toot your own horn. See? I never do, though, so it's okay to give me credit every once in a while. Fury says, yes, it was me. I was the one who sent the invites out, LOL. As we all know, D, then amazing job. Thank you. Shy says, the next fusion event will be the first one where I don't have any 1-star Titans. Been fusing them all off.
You got another week, man. If you're grinding out the next event, you're going to have a whole bunch.
Yeah, because it's not coming next Monday. It's coming the following. Mm-hmm. So, be ready for that.
Oh, here we go. Fury says, Jim is trying to get me in trouble.
Jim?
Jem. That's what we call him now.
And it's spelled, what, J-E-M,
No.
right?
No, G-E-M?
We'll go G-E-M, just straight up Jim.
Straight up Jim? Okay.
Beat around the bush.
He says he's trying to get him in trouble. You must not have seen Officer Chat when I congratulated Dee for her good work. Churro says fusion events are bi-monthly? I thought they were once a month. Can someone speak on that?
They were.
They are.
But it does vary a bit.
Sometimes
Give or take a week, normally.
Sometimes it's 5 weeks.
Okay.
Sometimes.
I've been fusing Titans for a couple of weeks already.
But it's one per month, right?
Usually now. Didn't used to be, but seems to be now.
See, some months we have 5 weeks. So that's why I say sometimes it's 5 weeks in between, because it's not every 4 weeks that we have a...
Uh-oh. That's Derm now. Derm is
What the heck was that?
evil giggling.
Yeah.
Should just get rid of all your 1-star Titans anyway, in between times.
Penis.
Derm, go away.
I'll post it in chat for you guys.
Okay.
Durham is being vulgar.
No,
that
it's
is
vulgar
not
at all.
allowed.
There's nothing vulgar about
Go
it.
away.
It's hilarious.
Does anyone actually keep their 1-star Titans until fusion events?
No, man, I just
I
burn
normally just get rid of them.
No.
Keep the 2
well,
stars
I'll
or
save
the
them the
level
weekend
12.
of.
The level 12 1-stars, yeah. A lot of them I keep
Yeah.
for the fusion event.
Uh,
But everything else, you just burn away as you go.
Yeah, those are they're the first ones I burn as soon as I hit max. And well, listen, you can hit max and still keep collecting them if you keep your relics under your max. The only
You
thing
can
is,
go over the limit.
You can go way over the limit. The only thing is, though, all these wonderful Titans you get in these events, they'll disappear in 6 days if you don't collect them. So you can't really go all the way to a fusion event unless you just plan on not doing any events.
It depends who you are. If you're someone like Other D, so the leader of Dragons,
TD.
ED, yeah, he does an awful lot of battles every week. So over 1,000 all the time.
Now,
So he's
is
got
that
a
D
lot
also
of
in
Titans.
Dragons? Is he also in Dragons with you guys?
What, D?
Yeah, he's the
Yeah.
crown.
He's
That's
the
what I
crown.
thought.
He's the leader of Dragons.
That's what I thought. Well, no, because I just didn't know, because I know there's another. I don't even know right now, because I know the other people were talking about who the leadership was over in Knights. So
It's posted in main chat on band. If it's inappropriate and you can remove it, feel free. But
I'm not sure who is the. I think Katz was temporarily the.
Right, but
Crown
it's
and
Captain Willie
Knights.
now, I think.
Yeah, I think it's come back to Captain. Yeah, because Tal was in Dragons.
that's pretty
As
funny.
is Luxley.
Drum. I'll leave it.
Oh, geez.
I'll at least allow it for now.
Okay, I'll go look.
So, geez. So Dougie Fresh says they're barely a month at best, the fusion events. FL Rebel says fuse events are overrated. Ian Rogerson says, after over 2 years of playing, I quit yesterday. Due to the unbalanced profile level rewards they are now giving out, not everyone is equal.
Oh, God, man.
Do you want to talk about yours?
I just hit level 50 today, and I got 550 gems and a 3-star Portal Stone refresh.
And what about
But they're junk anyway.
What about when you hit 49 though?
49. I got the 3-star Portal Stone refresh and 470
I thought you didn't
something
get
gems.
anything.
No, I got garbage.
You got
rewards.
the old rewards,
Yeah.
not the new rewards. Right, because they're rolling it out, and not everybody is getting the new stuff.
They've been rolling it out for over a month though, so this is the slowest rollout I've ever even heard of in this game. It's pathetic.
Isn't it just a Titan token?
No,
Or a relic
level
token.
50 is a Flame Hide and I think a Titan token.
Whoa. Yeah, that'd be decent then.
Gary
I got
B,
nothing for level 37.
Gary B says hi. Bad Mother Trucker, come on. He's one of my moderators, and he said what you just said before that I'm not going to repeat.
What did I say? Oh, yeah.
The P word.
It's great.
Mm-hmm.
So if it's a fashion
Where did you
thing.
post it anyway? You didn't
just
post it in Discord.
The public
Yeah,
chat on band.
I'm banned.
Oh,
Yeah,
I don't think I'm in that one.
This is a good time to plug Band D and let everyone know if you want to see what
Why
Drum
don't
just
you
posted.
plug it for me?
Exclusive.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
all right.
run to the
Listen,
bathroom.
if you want to see what Drumadiddle just posted in Band on the DOT chat, you have to join Band.
And
by
make sure
downloading.
you tell them that they don't need to be NTG. It's a public chat.
It's public. It's for anybody who plays DOT, and it's just the non-toxic Band chat room, and it allows us to send screenshots and enjoy of course the out of game discussion about what's going on in the game and around the game with different ideas as well.
And I think we have like almost 1,000 people in there. And I believe, tell me if I'm wrong, but isn't it like www.band.us or something? /NTG non-toxic gamers? Is that right?
Yeah. Well, I just tell people to download Band on iOS or Android because it's free. Because there's, and besides from that, after you get the app installed, you just search non-toxic gamers, and after that, you look for the DOT chat inside of the chat room.
So whenever I tell people to join band, there's a couple of different non-toxic gamers, and ours is the one with the green N and the black border lines around it.
So 1.7K members.
Wow. Yeah, so Drum, read Ian Rogerson's last comment. The bigger one.
So...
I can see you read it.
Okay, it says, sent a ticket into support, got absolutely no help from them, was basically told to go suck eggs.
Yeah, that's what I got for level 49, too. Same exact deal. I did send
what
a support
does the brain
today.
say?
What?
And then the brain said, what kind of eggs?
Oh. Rotten eggs.
Talk says, post link, please. What link do you think he's talking about?
I don't know. It's the main band. The
it's
public
the main
band.
Talks. It's the main public band, the one with like 900 and something people.
I'm one.
Alex says, just got my Edalus with 2 skills against flanking and Imperials against Titans.
Sorry to hear that.
I hate when you get like any of the flanking ones or the.
Yeah, I got a terrible Italis. Mine was damage, resist against flanking, crit, resist against charge, resist against Titans. That was my Italis. Just useless.
Dougie Fresh says, I started fusing my 1 and 2 star into Pantheon Titans I have multiples of, then I fused them all. And he also said, I just got level 43 2 days ago and got the same gems and stones. Lame. Ian Rogerson says, ostrich eggs, I think. Those are ginormous, right? The real gamer is here. He says, I did not know you were streaming. I am. Hello. Thank you for joining. Welcome. So we've got 29 people watching. We're almost at an hour. Almost going into the 2-hour mark. I've got, are you Drum or Derm?
It's Derm.
I've got Derm, Salon. It looks like I have Shy, Faranic, and A&L Vlogs here with me.
I'm not watching.
But you're talking.
Just on Discord. Yeah, just on Discord.
I'm just on Discord too.
I'm on Discord and
Nice.
I'm on Discord, the stream, and I'm playing.
Woo! Tox doesn't know where it is. He says, invite me. Tox, go to band. Search for non-toxic gamers. It's a green N with black bars around it. Join that group. It's a public band. You do not need an invite. It's free to join. And then there is a band within that. There's a chat within that band that's, I think it's called DOT, and it has like a picture of a Goliath or something on it. And that's where everybody is. It's a public DOT band. We've got NTG people. We have people from all the top teams and various teams throughout, DOT. Like I said, I think 1,000 people or something are on there. Good place to share information. Salon says that's where all the ex-NTG players hang out.
It's where the cool kids go.
Is it where all the cool kids go? Yeah. I hear that's where all the cool kids go.
The brain said, do you think those skills are bad? The 6th skill on my Dracor is Titan Resist against flanking. Oh. I had to give up a spare testicle to get that skill.
Oh my god.
Oh my.
Don't even try and flank that Titan.
Let's see. The Real Gamer says, when I was a child, my goldfish tried to flush me down the toilet. That thing was huge.
I has the problem.
We can't hear you. Hold the button down.
I have a problem.
What's your problem?
So I'm watching the stream and on Discord at the same time. But the stream's delayed, but Discord's not.
Right.
No, yeah, that's always the way it is.
So you
Always
need to
gonna be
turn
like
your
this.
volume down on the stream on YouTube and only listen to the Discord.
Yeah, you always turn down the volume on the stream and always just listen to Discord. It's always better that way.
Mute it. And you'll be a little bit ahead, maybe 20 seconds ahead.
Yeah, that's it's the extra special privileges of being on Discord is you actually know what's going on before everyone else.
Only by voice though, because you're still watching the stream and you see everything delayed.
Yeah, but if it's during a grind stream, there's usually not too much craziness going on.
Fury says he's going to sleep. Thanks, Fury, for joining. They're talking about what testicle it is. Oh, geez. Yeah, I'm not going to read any of that.
Hello.
Bad Mother Trucker.
Shut your mouth.
Shut your mouth.
What's shaking?
I just was grinding while I was listening to your stream. I just got to 9,000 souls on, 860 battles or something.
How far are you going?
I'm going to 17. I just wanted to see how far I was going to grind free without pulling relics before I got frustrated. I was like, the hell with it, I'll pull relics.
I would recommend a minimum of 18. If you're going to 17, you might as well grab those DGs.
Would you care? Is that the reason? I was going to say, would you care to explain? That's it? Just the DGs?
Yeah, it's like 350 extra divine gems if you go 1,000 more souls.
Do you think it's worth it to go to the end to get those other relics?
Well, it's up to you. I mean, I grind just to grind. So, I'll hit 17 because that's my goal, and I'm gonna finish the event because I'm just gonna do disgusting amounts of battles because I'm trying to upgrade relics.
Yeah, but sometimes it's necessary. So let's see here. Auria's at 17. What do you think of the Auria's bounty?
I'm not very impressed by it. But if I was a free-to-play player that was grinding, that could be a useful relic. If you're a person that's buying relics and stacking them and things like that, well, it's not that impressive. Because using that relic and Zalon stream, okay? He used that relic. He also applied a 2-star event relic. And whatever the number was, maybe it was 22 times or something. I can't remember. And then if he just used Krothos with no Auria's bounty, it was 23. So it was higher using the event boost Titan with no relic equipped than it was using Auria with a special relic to give an extra boost. So it's not really that impressive.
Okay.
But if you're grinding soul for soul, Auria was giving 1.6. Krothos was giving 1.4. So if you're a grinder and you're just doing battles, you're going to get the most currently with an infiltrator and that relic. So that's good. But if you're stacking relics, buying relics...
Would you consider that relic as a free-to-play super grinders?
Yeah,
that's basically made for them.
Yeah, but it's not made for them because you got to go to 20K.
Yeah, so can you use it for another event?
It's silly because it's like this is the perfect. Yes, you can use it for every ice event.
Any ice event.
Exactly, and any
so
your ice infiltrator.
Important.
Actually, the few and the proud that have the ice maul can use it on every event. With their infiltrator, but the normal player would just use it on ice events.
Well, not every event because it does say Frost Souls, and every event is not Frost Souls.
Well, he said ice event a Frost Souls? No, it's not.
Okay, well,
I was discussing this with Bo earlier. And when I was talking to him about it, I was like, it's not an absolute. If it was for every event, then it would be a must-have for people that have the ice maul. For every event to be able to get an extra boost. But in the case that it only gives Frost Souls, it really only benefits ice events only.
Yeah, okay. That's interesting. That's a little catch I didn't catch it at all. So there
Right?
you go.
I just wanted to make sure that, and that's why I tried to really break it down as much as I could before I went out and made a video about it, especially.
Yeah, so
But
if you like infiltrators, if you like to grind your events without pulling relics, then this thing is ideal for you. But if you're that kind of player that likes to grind events without relics, chances are you're not hitting 20k. So, I don't know, man. I don't know what to say about this thing. I got it. I don't really care about it. Whatever. I use a Titan, and when Titan's level 60, I'm not going to use that a Titan for an event because I'm losing all that Titan XP. I specifically pick Titans that I want to level during events to grind with.
I like the brains question there. What about the FAP to play players? Well, they're out in the wind.
Ether says, is anyone singing tonight?
Well, maybe. I don't know.
Are you going to sing for us?
I don't know. It depends. Who else do we have on here? I need some backup. Let's see. We got Bad Mother Trucker. We got Ferranic with his crazy New Zealand voice. Chia, what do you sound like?
Ether's in the other chat as well. Why is Ether not on this one?
Well, it's only because we started down here because the other chat had a lot of other people in it. So we wanted to make it kind of a thing that people came in and joined in, and not so much we just were already in a big, massive, basically a group of 10 or 12 people that were there on earlier. So
that makes sense. But
it worked out better this way.
Jump in.
It worked out better. But Shia, what do you sound like?
Hey guys, how's it going?
Okay.
I only sing while I'm grinding.
I see. Well, that's very nice.
Can anyone hit high notes?
BFT doesn't sing. BFT does not sing.
No.
Does this sound like a singing voice? No.
But you hit those high notes when you pull those random crazy 4 stars every once in a while. I heard you. That Yahoo!
Oh, FAP free and proud. Is that what that stands for?
No.
Yeah.
Not really, but we'll go with that.
Maureen said, I think only Zalan and I liked that message.
Jeez. The brain is taking over the chat now.
He wants you to use your Barry White voice, but it's gone, right? You're not sick anymore. Zalan.
What's what?
Zalan, your Barry White voice.
What? No, I can't do my Barry White. I can't do my Barry White voice.
Where did you go?
I went to go grab a double IPA real quick.
He wanted you to use your Barry White voice, but it was a temporary voice because you were sick.
I don't know where that that Barry White voice doesn't exist anymore.
Drum
I'm not
does a
sick.
really good Barry White impression.
No, I don't. It's Derm.
Derm. It's Derm right now.
You know who I think does some really funny impressions, but unfortunately he's not on enough anymore right now? Soulja. Soulja used to do a really good Sergio impression. He used to do a really good impression. He does really good impressions of people. It's
really?
I'm impressed. I tend to try to do my best impressions of certain people every once in a while. Certain ones are obviously really bad, but when it comes down to Soulja does some really good impressions. I've been impressed.
I wonder if he's on.
Oh, Shia had to bail out. He said he woke up his wife.
Oh shoot, that is not good.
Yeah, she's probably not mad. She's probably not happy. And if she finds out it has anything to do and it's linked with the game that you play, oh man, you're in some deep waters.
It's probably even worse too if she hears me because it's a girl's voice.
Oh yeah.
Oops. Bacon matter tatter. The brain is taking over the chat. He said, dang, I must have scared everyone out of chat.
It's all that fapping.
It's all that fapping. I
Yes,
have no
it
idea
is.
what fapping means.
Too much fapping in the
I
chat.
have no idea. Ew, that's what fapping is? That's gross.
Yeah. Ask the trucker.
Jim is
Bad
laughing.
mother trucker, use your special abilities.
Jim is laughing
No,
because...
I could just I'm laughing because I could just picture.
Right, that's what I was going to say. Because you're Drum's evil twin, and you pictured what he just did to show me what fapping was. Right.
Yes, that's why I was laughing.
I did as well, but that's fine.
Jim and Drum are like on the same page all the time.
That was great. I love that man.
Well, we're in the second hour. We are in the second hour.
Oh, that's why. That's why.
When you should open it
That's
up to
why.
everybody.
Open up what? Discord to everybody?
Yeah.
Well, they can join if they want.
Hey, I'm not gay, but $20 is $20.
Oh, nobody's up in the regular chat. Everybody's gone.
Everybody's gone? Don't.
Yeah, Clarence and Nate and who else was up there? There's somebody else.
Shy says, I might jump back if she falls asleep. That's Shy Halud, right? Is that how you pronounce it? It's a band. Did you know that was a band, Zalon?
No.
Yeah. Drum knows everything.
It's Derm.
Germ. Oh. I'm getting confused because you have like multiple personalities. It's Drum and then it's Germ and then it's Drumadiddle.
That's Germ.
Ether says Barry White. Alex says drinking some St. Arnold's Endeavor 9% alcohol. Does anyone know what that is? I'm not very good with beer. I like cider. God, I can't. Every time I start this battles, I can't even get my skellies out fast enough. Shy says earbuds. Bernie says that's danger close, Shy. Don't mess with a viper. Yeah, the brain says fat, free and proud. Ian Rogerson says maybe shouldn't ask on a stream that is all DOT, but anyone recommend any other mobile games to try? Salon, do you want to take that?
What are you talking about?
Well, aren't they doing the Rifts of Radgard?
Go home, you drunk.
Yeah, but we haven't really seen anything for a little while, so we're kind of like we're kind of treading water right now.
We're in limbo on that.
FL Rebel said he's on a delay. He went, oh my god, D, haha, that was gold. The brain is replying to you, Derm. $20 can get you some serious mileage.
Don't I know it? These events ain't cheap, man.
Shy says, I got the flute out and putting her back in the basket. I don't know what that means. Is that dirty? Not, all right. Talk says...
Snake, come on. Viper, the snake charmers. Do-do-do.
Oh, okay. Woo! I thought that was something worse.
Come on,
okay,
let's...
sorry.
You're better than this, D.
Sorry.
You're better than this.
Yeah, you're better than this.
You're better than this. That's funny.
Talk says, pull 3 divine gems. It's lucky time.
Oof.
Yeah.
Is it ever lucky
Tox
time?
is always trying to... He's always trying to get YouTubers to pull their DGs.
I don't
It's
even think I
like
have
a
that
thing.
many. I have more on my account.
Yo,
in Legends.
Derm, you do that too, though. Don't even lie.
Me? What are you talking about?
Yeah, he does.
Yeah, you're like, yo, DG time.
He's like that evil devil on the shoulder.
I'm
like
going to
telling
say,
you to do bad stuff.
DGs have not been kind in a very, very long time, where I'm debating the 500 pull ever again. Like, they've just been disgusting. I'm getting like 3-star like frost rings and stuff, like ice rings, whatever they're called. I don't even. It's fusion food.
Ether said, "Drum knows everything. It's Derm." LMAO.
It's Derm. Ether. Thank you.
Rick Sanchez just joined us. Hello. We have 29 watching. Ether said that was so funny. LOL. 15 likes, 29 watching, an hour and 10 minutes streaming. We've got Derm, Faranic, Jim, and Zalon on Discord.
Don't forget the brothers Drum and Drumadiddle.
Yeah.
All right, so where am I? 27:18. Not bad. I think I can get to 3. I'm grinding 13 souls at a time.
How high are you supposed to go?
I have to go to 5K is my, but I may have to pull. Well, hold on. So, woohoo! Are there any? Oh wait, here's a frost token. I can pull that, right? Is there any more? There's another one at 5K.
Save that one for next time.
I'm not good at saving stuff.
What are you guys ranked?
We are ranked 18.
Damn.
And War is 22, catching up with us.
What is that, a level 10?
Yeah. Because I'm grinding 13 at a time.
Aww. Is what a level 10?
You're
13.
Yeah, it's a... No, this is what I don't understand. Usually, top 50 would be a Titan that has no levels at all, right?
Okay.
So why is top 50 now level 10 and then
trying to
top
sweeten the pot a little.
100 goes to Orbit? So what I think...
They changed it to top 50 as a level 10 now.
What I think would be better is if they extended top 100 to just a level 1 Auria.
No. Sorry.
Why not? So they just sweetened it up?
You want to be 51, you don't get anything. You get an Auria. I'll try and just hand out free Aureas to everybody.
All right.
You keep pushing, D, you're going to get one of those epic tokens.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, God. Those are so unepic. I mean, I've won. I've hit, the level 44 star, maybe 2 or 3 times in my DOT career, but the amount of 2 stars I've hit at level 15 is just ridiculous.
Yeah, or 25.
Yeah, man. And I just take them away. I don't want them. Just give me the 4-star XP token. I know it's giving me 45,000 XP, which is very significant. That's like a level 20 or 30 4-star Titan that I get to use for food, and I don't feel guilty about it because it's just a token.
I lucked out with mine. I got a 3-star Noctis level 25. That's sad that I say I lucked out.
Yeah, well, a level 25 3-star is the equivalent to a level 1 4-star for fusion, so you essentially got a 4-star Titan.
So maybe Milan can explain this, because I didn't catch your whole last stream, but the brain says, dude dislikes like on Zalan's last week, no one talking nonsense about not liking banana pudding. Do you want to explain that?
What? Because I got so many dislikes.
Why did
because
you
people
get dislikes? Because you were talking about...
I got bad dislikes probably because of Ether. See, when you bring people like Ether onto your stream, and he starts talking about the things he doesn't like, people just straight up hate the stream. So, I don't know. Sometimes when Ether's on, it's like hit or miss with it. Even though it could be real good, even there's just people that just hate on the fact that he doesn't like the same stuff as he's the vocal minority.
Hey, haters gonna hate and potatoes gonna potate.
That's true.
What?
That is true.
So, Michael Marlowe says, I have 6 more relics just in case War tries to pass us.
Ooh.
Salon.
Not happening.
Oh! Is that right?
Challenge accepted.
Yeah. Wait. Why are you accepting my challenge?
I'm accepting it for Disastre.
Oh, okay.
Ether says in all caps, You're better than this! Exclamation, 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 exclamation. The brain is asking if Auria has a lazy eye.
She does. It seems like she does.
Well, hold on. Let's pull her up. Can we pull... Is she up?
She looks like Chuck Schumer.
Oh, is there like a scar going through her eye? Look. Is that a scar?
I don't know, maybe.
That's a lazy eye? It doesn't look like a lazy eye. You think she has a lazy eye?
Yeah, she's lazy.
Do you guys think her eye looks like a lazy eye? Why are you laughing at me?
I'm just laughing because you asked that question really funny. I'm just like...
I don't think it looks like a lazy eye. She has a scar going through it.
Yeah, I guess she's she's just real badass,
You guys are making me jump out of the game just so I can answer.
Do you see that diamond that she's got right in her cleave?
She's got a scar across her eye, yes, but
Yeah,
not a
she
lazy
does.
eye.
I tell you, I'm pretty excited for Urkon. I know he's not the best Titan, and he's like Skelnar's, terrible brother. But I always enjoyed the way he looked, and I'm excited to get him. And I imagine we're gonna have an Urkon
Shield
event
looked
soon.
quite good, didn't it?
Huh?
Doesn't he have a shield on him, Urkon?
Yeah, shield. Yep, he does have a shield.
Yeah, it looks pretty nice shield.
But if you run an Urkon, then the 5-star Guardian relic is nice to go with him because you can turn him into a bit of a paladin, and if you have decent Goliath skills, it could be something good, man. A solid land defense. I've seen people put him on their castle too, but
So do you think about a month until he comes out?
who knows, man? Maybe
Because
it's
they're
this
bound to bring
next
him
week. I mean, who knows? I mean,
Next week.
The only reason I say that, and honestly, I have no idea. This is just complete speculation. During the last live stream, they had somebody was like, "Is Auria the next event boost Titan?" And they're like, "Oh, let us check." And they ran out of the room. And to me, it's like, "Oh, we're going to release the next Divine Titan. Is Auria going to be the boost? I don't know. Let me check." So that's the only reason why I say maybe it's next week.
Michael Marlowe said Ether only eats chicken nuggets.
On Tuesdays, when the moon is full. He's really weird.
The brain is quoting Zalon, and he's saying, even though it's real good, it's still bad.
I've read that a couple times. I thought that's really good.
What was that from?
But it's still bad.
Yeah, apparently I say that. I want to know where that's from, too.
I don't know where you...
I'm
Yeah.
just having lava cake and it's very nice.
Ooh, lava cake, frantic. Nice.
But also bad.
FL Rebel
But also
said
bad.
infiltrator's gonna infiltrate.
And the player's gonna play.
There it is.
Yeah.
Woohoo!
And then the brain says, that's one of my biggest turnoffs in a girl. Now we're talking about girls. A lazy eye. I have to get up from dinner and call it a night.
Oh, man, come on. You know you like the lazy eye.
Oh, my.
He pays extra for that.
Exactly. What are you talking about? Who doesn't like a lazy eye?
Ether,
Yeah. Here's an extra couple hundo.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, you
oh,
pay extra.
God. Ether says, shots fired, brain. I'm watching.
Ether has a lazy eye. Freaking crazy. Have he ever said you're a pick?
No, have you ever met Ether?
Okay, that might actually... Is that true?
Yeah, you guys are going to make him feel bad, all this negative talk about lazy eyes. Like,
No wonder he always makes left-hand turns. He doesn't like making
Yeah.
right-hand turns.
Think it's easy being a trucker with a lazy eye? It's not. This guy's doing God's work.
Oh, jeez. So I think you were talking about Urkon before, and Alex says, hopefully they will give him an X skill.
Yeah, I don't know. That's a good question. Who knows what they're going to do with Urkon? But they did something with Auria, so we'll see.
Oh, yeah. Maybe Urkon will be awesome and totally great, finally, and make it not so hard to get a really good roll with him.
Yeah. I just like him because I always thought he was
tokens.
awesome looking.
So hard to get a good Urkon roll. I pulled like 4 or 5 of them, and it was very hard to get a really good one. So guess who's here, dude? Guess who?
Who?
Look who's in Discord.
Someone's in the house.
Yeah.
JJ.
Yeah, buddy.
Yeah,
You
buddy.
sounded
Yeah,
so
just wait
disappointed, D.
Yeah, I'm waiting for him to respond now.
The brain says, nah, Ether. If I type something in chat and something reads it out loud, I'm released from all liability. Oh, the brain is telling Zalan, a little while ago you were talking about Ether being good in stream, but that is also bad. That's where the quote was coming from.
Okay.
Pisces Shark says, I finally got a 4-star Bitter Dirt Great Edition for my Maiku.
Maiku.
Sorry.
Maiku.
Yeah, man. If you're going all
Tomato.
Panther build with the Maiku, that's a must-have right there.
Yeah, I need to level up mine. I think she's going to be better than the Metano. But still at level 1 since we got her in that event ages
lazy
ago.
eye stuff. Thick eyebrows and a big forehead turn me off too.
What do you think about a 5-head?
Ether said brain is bringing the hate tonight. Oh God, he's starting one of his lists. Top 5 turn
Yo,
offs.
4-star Giant X.
Woohoo! 4-star Dynax.
Oh, nice.
What version is it?
That's
It's
what I'm
gonna be-
saying.
it's gonna be
I'm
for
trying
Sarkon.
to catch these specials.
Hands down.
There only is one, isn't there?
It's only
Well,
one in the battle.
Here's the problem. It's going to go right into my relics, and I don't know which one it's going to
Treasury.
be. Treasury. And I don't know which one it's going to be, because I might have a bunch of them.
Right.
You collect them all. You don't let anything expire in your treasury.
I tell you, I would love a militia
No,
version
it's not
of
in my
that.
treasury. It goes right into my relics, because my relics are not full right now. Right?
What?
It's not my it didn't go into my treasury. It went into my relics.
Is there?
Well, it'll be a level 1 then. How many
Yeah,
do you
but I
have?
might have a couple.
I only keep 3 of any type. And I
4-star
burn the
Giant
rest.
X, I think they're dropping the troop versions now, so...
No way.
Oh, yeah,
That's
I got one that's archers. Damage and archer's armor piercing.
Here
I
it
got
is.
archers, spearmen, and titans.
I have 3 giant axes.
What do you got?
So I've got a
You know what? I wasn't gonna get on here.
That's
But, I mean,
Titan.
y'all just cracking on
Titan physical. Are they all the
I'm
same?
just saying, man.
Low.
I'm on the other end of this. On the other
Titan,
end of this.
they're all
phone.
three
They're all the
Titans.
You know,
same.
I got tears coming out my eyes. So I mean, good work tonight. I'm not gonna go crazy, but good work tonight. I like that. Now see when the next stream come up, all the gloves coming off. I'm telling you.
Hey, wait, what's happening? What are you talking about?
All right, wait. So
I didn't say it. It was D.
say what?
I don't know.
So wait, hold on. The brain says top 5 turnoffs in a girl: lazy eye, big eyebrows, big forehead, smoker, split ends. Split ends.
Split ends,
Come
really?
on.
Come on. Are we splitting ends here?
All that tells me is that the brain is interested in men. That's all that tells me.
Yeah.
I'm just saying. That's all
W
that
Fresh
tells
has a
me.
question
Be
for you.
interested
His
in men.
last girlfriend's name was Frank.
Oh, you need your to condition your hair. You have split ends. That's a breaker right there.
W
Deal
Fresh
breaker.
has a question for Drum. He is
It's
saying,
Derm.
Well, he said Drum.
Yeah, it's there.
Have you leveled Dionysus?
Yes.
With militia damage and health, what relics would you go with as a defender if you don't mind helping the enemy? Wink, wink.
Oh man, defense is a different beast, and honestly, there is something nice about doing a militia defense that maybe most players don't realize. But militia give the same defensive arrow on the little circle graph as panthers. So players are going to think that you have
'Cause they're
panthers,
speed.
and
really?
you get to surprise them when it's militia. And especially with Dionysus, these militia are going to spawn right on. You know, whatever chances are, they're probably going to use storm maidens on you, and their attack is going to be null and void. And it's going to get you a green, man, but it's only going to get you 1 green, in my experience. I do get greens with Dionysus. I do have a militia build, and he is probably my hands-down favorite attacker at this point in time. Like, there really isn't much that militia can't run through. There is occasionally, like, I hit an Artemis, and this Artemis was a physical resist Artemis. I got destroyed. And like a small handful of Valorns, also I couldn't beat with the militia. but I did beat a ton of Valorns with Militia as well. But I think he's better on attack than he is on defense, because you don't really get to control the flow of the battle on defense. It's just, whatever they're gonna decide to do with your stuff is what it is. And like I said,
all right, Darren, that's enough. That's enough. TMI, too much info. He got to learn on his own. Too much. He got to learn on his own.
Ether, I'm going to put you on quiet because we are replying to a question on my live stream, and he's going to continue.
No, Ether! Yes, it is. That's cold-blooded. That's cold-blooded.
Across the knuckles.
Order, be quiet.
This is payback. This is payback night. All right. I'm telling you, I got all this wrote down in my mental memory. I'm telling you, I'm coming back.
Gloves are off. No, man. I think
Fox too.
Go ahead.
Ether's going to take this one. So
No, go ahead. Finish what you're saying. Here, Dunny Fresh also said he has a 4-star Militia Giant X.
Oh man, that's perfect. So this is my idea for you. If it's at all possible, it may not be possible.
Because
but
he doesn't have the relics.
A player in my alliance rolled Militia damage and Militia armor, and he was able to build a crit build with Militia where he got his damage and his crit to 100%, and his Militia were consistently hitting for 60,000 damage, and he used it on offense, and it was incredibly effective. So, if you rolled Militia damage and health, I would suggest trying to get your crit to 100%, and that's going to give you the most consistent damage. I wouldn't really worry about resist, because, like I said, the defensive circle is going to show what a player normally sees for Panthers, and they're going to assume Panthers, because who in their right mind is putting Militia on defense? And so chances are they're coming in with Storm Maidens, and your Omega troops are going to spawn right on their Storm Maidens, and that's it, man. The battle's over for them. As simple as that. So I would go with the crit build if I were you.
D, you got something else to add to your live stream? You got Drum's Corner now.
It's Derm. It's Derm.
I'm sorry, Derm's Corner.
It should be a whole segment named Ask Drum. Ask Derm. That should be the whole thing. Ask Derm.
Derm's Corner.
You ever seen that thing that was on Chappelle's show? They had that whole segment on there. Ask a Black Guy, where Paul Mooney was answering the questions.
Yeah.
That's Drum. Well, my fault. That's Derm.
Derm.
Ask Derm. That is the whole segment. See? And this should be given out every Saturday. But somebody, I ain't gonna say no names. They don't want to stream
No,
every
you're
Saturday.
not going to say names.
I'm gonna just say they're lazy. Nah.
Vita Loca says 450 slots for relics. I have only 200, and it's not coming to me. But what do you have to upgrade to get more relic spots?
Oh, you just have to pay gems. It's a gem cost. I think it's 50 gems for 10 more slots. And I would suggest buying them all over time.
Yes.
You can buy them all at once. It's not really that expensive, but definitely at minimum buy
like
an extra 10 slots a week.
It varies.
The best way to buy them is to use your dailies. The gems you get from your dailies, buy your extra slots.
That's a good idea.
Well, I'll tell you how much it is. It's 250 gems per 10.
There you go, 250 per
Because
10.
my mini still sits at 200.
So, Faranick,
I'm purposely keep it that low.
You are a free-to-play player. Are you maxed out on your relics on your main account?
No.
You're not.
I have 450 slots, and if I keep it trimmed, the ones I actually need take up about 350.
Oh, but you do have 450. You do have the 450 slots.
Yeah, I don't have 500 slots, but just
Is
450.
500 the max?
I think so.
Oh, it is? Okay.
So yeah, that gives me 100 of space, which is plenty.
I actually had to do that right before the stream. I fused a whole bunch of stuff because I wanted relic space.
I think everybody has done that. said about doing it too.
Nate says hashtag Ask Drum. Mm-hmm. Oh, Ask Derm. Excuse me. Ask Derm.
It's Derm.
All right, who has the TV on?
It depends on what you hear.
Can you mute that, please? Thank you.
It depends on what you hear.
I hear the TV.
What you hear?
Oh gosh, they're still talking about nonsense. So we have 28 people watching. I've been streaming for an hour and a half. I don't want to put you on the spot, Salon, but are you going after me, or maybe not?
Yeah. I can go
possibly?
live. I can go live whenever you're ready. Yeah.
You want to taste something truly awful?
No, I don't.
Do it.
What are you making me eat?
Eat the whole thing.
He's making me eat something. What is this?
He said do it.
Hey.
It's a moonshine cherry.
Oh, and you want me to
Do
eat
it.
this?
The whole thing. You can't spit it out.
Ah!
Oh, it's terrible.
Ah!
It's so bad.
Oh my god, that's disgusting.
Oh, it's so bad.
Ah!
Ugh.
Oh god.
They're cherries that have been soaked in moonshine. Woo!
I can't. That was
It's
disgusting.
insanely bad.
Are you kidding me? I grew up on those.
No, it's bad.
He bought this mason jar thing from the liquor store, and it was filled with cherries in moonshine, and he thought it would be really awesome. But
It's not so awesome.
it's not so. They're disgusting. Why did you just make me eat one?
Oh, why not? You get a little buzz on for your show.
Thanks.
What did he say?
FL Rebel said dermatologist. Nate said do it. I don't know if he was talking about me eating the cherry. Yeah, just eat it. It was gross, guys. Do not buy those cherries. FL Rebel says eat another one.
Yeah.
No, I'm not.
There you
No,
go.
do
Open
not.
up. Come on.
Go away.
Do it. Come on.
I'm not doing
it's
it.
for the fans.
Salon, help me out here.
It's for the
Eat
fans.
those cherries.
I'm not.
cherries.
The other one
Eat
was.
those cherries. Eat those
This
cherries.
is getting disgusting.
the
No,
cherry.
I'm not.
Come on. Give them what they want.
Help me
I
out,
told you
Salon.
payback was coming, D.
Salon.
Eat those cherries.
No, this is not a vegetable stream. This is not a fruit stream. This is my stream. Yeah, ha ha ha.
Oh my goodness, that's crazy. You know what? I'm about to go back off here and I'm just gonna listen on
Okay,
YouTube.
so Alex says, I can get over 300% armor on my Goliaths with Erdred, but only lightning and ice resist. FL Rebel says, I'm not leaving a like until you eat another cherry.
Hit the like button if you want to eat another cherry.
No, I'm not eating another cherry.
Yeah,
That was like pure alcohol. It tasted like rubbing alcohol.
Oh, where's the like button at?
Where's that like button at?
Hey,
We're at 18 likes.
Payback is real. I keep telling you.
Zalon does a lot of stuff for likes and for donations and
Hey,
stuff.
look at your likes. Here go another thumbs up.
I'm at
Eat
18.
those cherries. Eat those cherries.
JJ just posted cherries. Let me ask you this, Zalon, would you eat another cherry for 10 more likes?
I see 20 likes already, so.
I see 20, but we were at 18, so. I don't know. I'm not into it, but Zalon does stuff for likes, and we can get him to.
Don't put him on the spotlight.
We were not supposed to talk about that.
You'd be surprised at
What Zalon does for likes.
Yeah.
Yeah, oh yeah, what? Oh, about pimping myself out? No, I'm not doing that.
Yeah.
Pimp myself out
Oh,
for
God,
likes.
we're at 22 likes. I hate
Eat
you all.
that cherry. Eat
No, go
that
away.
cherry.
Stop. You're in big trouble.
Yeah.
Cherry picker.
Dog out.
Yeah, she sounds so mad.
I am.
Yeah, right?
I'm kind of mad.
She's living, right? Living.
It's all the show for the show.
It's all for the show.
Yep.
Oh, the FL Rebel said Zalon would eat 3 for 10.
3 for 10. Yeah, I give you a deal. I give you a deal.
Nate said, where's the Cadbury chocolate donate button on your channel, D? You're not going to laugh at that?
I'm sorry, I'm in the middle of typing something. What?
The Cadbury chocolate.
Oh, don't even. Jesus Christ.
Drum loves his
It's
Cadbury.
coming out soon. That's not good. The Cadbury eggs, forget about it.
They're not that good.
He likes those
What?
big
Not
ones
that
with the
good.
gooey
What?
center. I like the little Cadbury eggs with the hard shell. That's my favorite Easter candy.
The gooey center. Do you eat Heavenly Hash? That's one of the worst Easter candies. Those in the Golden Peaks, the little chiclets, terrible.
Yeah, those are
Terrible. You hear that?
Terrible. This is coming from the guy that doesn't like s'mores.
What is it?
Don't start. No, none of that. Don't start. I don't feel like explaining that again. Don't start. We're just gonna say terrible, and that's it.
Uh-oh.
Terrible.
Tox is asking when my all-female stream is going to happen.
It's never gonna happen.
I don't know. It's gonna happen. I just don't know when
I'm
it's
gonna
gonna
keep putting pressure on you until it happens. I'm gonna keep pressuring you. I'm just letting
I've
everybody
actually
know. I'm
decided-
gonna keep pressuring D until she do it.
I've decided to take your advice, and I'm going small.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, I'm gonna take your advice, and I'm just gonna do like me and like one or two other chickie mamas, and we're gonna talk about whatever DOT stuff and whatever we want. But I think less is more, because I was originally trying to go big and have a lot of people, but I'm taking your advice. I think less is more.
And
It's
Durham
baby-
will
it's
be
baby steps up to
identifying
success
as
ladder.
a woman that night.
Go away. You're not allowed. Nobody is allowed on it. Only ladies and men that I let on.
I'll be identifying as a woman, so I'll be
So
allowed.
What'd you
So
say,
D,
Ethan?
if you get this message from this random player in DOT, and her name is spelled Derma, are you gonna let her on the stream?
Yeah.
I voice verify.
Say, I disagree.
I will say this. I voice verify. I'm talking to them before our stream, so I am voice verifying that they're women and that we get along. So
I sure hope they are, because I'm gonna be disappointed to think that someone would actually want to be a woman. I mean, no shots at women, but
FL
that's
Rebel
crazy.
says he gives
You
up
should
on the
love who
female
you are.
stream.
I think we've all given up
Don't
on
give up
female
yet.
stream.
Don't give up yet. I keep on telling you, I'm pressuring her. Don't give up yet. I ask about it all the time. Don't give up. It's coming. She promised me this. It's coming.
It's coming.
I just hope everybody got their questions, because I got a load of questions
What? So you have questions, like for?
in my mental bank.
He sounded
Of
written
course, I got
down.
questions.
No, it sounds like
No, they're not written down. They're upstairs. They're upstairs in my mental
He
notepad.
actually writes them on the wall.
Like DOT questions?
Yeah, I got plenty of questions, because I want to know how y'all operate. I want to know how y'all roll.
I want to. So
Y'all might be playing the hostile takeover.
I want a little bit more information. So do you think girls play differently than guys do? You trying to get inside our heads?
A little more. You want a little more information?
Yeah.
We want
Yes, they do play differently.
We want to stream. Straight up. You want more information, or we want to stream? We want to stream. We want to stream. I'm telling you.
Hey, hold 1 second. Hey, Ether, I'm about to buy you some Rice Krispie treats.
Didn't I tell you I don't start, dude? Why are you doing this? No to the Rice Krispie treats. That's it?
No.
So Tox is asking, is drum dropping on drag?
No, just
Oh, that's cool.
FL Rebel says he donated two chicks to the cause, and it still hasn't happened. First off, you donated one. I haven't hooked up with the second one yet. But yeah, he did. He threw me some ladies.
What? And you still ain't do it? Oh, you slipping. You know what? She's slipping, man. Yeah, she's slipping.
Tripping. It's slipping.
Yeah, she's slipping big time, man.
First up our way, FL.
No.
Hey, Jim, all I'm going to tell you is don't let your wife hear this.
My wife is upstairs. I keep telling you all. I don't talk like this when she's around. I get smacked.
Hey, hey, you better hold still and go back and listen to the stream, because we might not hear from you no more. Yeah, everybody be like, hold my pass. What Jim went at, y'all?
Yeah, her and electronics don't get along. She turns a iPad on and it breaks.
Uh-oh, Brain. I meant uh-oh, Ether. Brain says you play DOT like a girl.
Why you gotta play DOT like a girl?
I don't understand how girls and guys play differently. It's a game, right? We all strategize.
Hey, Brain, don't get mad at me because you like your fingers rough. Just saying.
Guys, let's keep this clean here.
Throwing shade all over the place.
Salon, you're not helping me.
I was just messing with him.
And D, yes, girls play differently than guys. You play totally different than any of us.
Can you give me an example?
I got a perfect example for you.
You don't like hitting Garrisons and Captain, and you think it's mean and nasty. And
No, I like to hit Garrison.
Is she worried about feelings?
yeah, she's worried about feelings. It's a word game.
I don't care about feelings. I don't care.
You're confusing me with Suzanne.
No, we're not confused.
No.
We've heard you say these things. And when you yell at Drum because he's a bully, he's not a bully. He's playing a war game.
He's not being a boy. That's being a
No,
dirt
I
man.
like Garrisons. I don't really like to cap, but I like bonus caps.
You don't like war.
That's my favorite.
It's your story. You stick to it.
She don't like war.
Can you back me up here, Derm?
Whatever. He's talking about
Women and men.
Hey, he likes war.
Jem is
But I
saying
don't know about you.
that women and men play differently, and that women don't like
We do.
Garrison hitting, which I've been doing a lot of, and they don't like capping, and I love bonus capping, so stick up for me.
That's right.
Nope.
See, that's right. He said that's right.
You got it. That's right. All right.
Since he took off of you, you got to eat a cherry.
No. You eat a cherry. They're disgusting. They taste like rubbing alcohol.
Eat the cherry. Eat the cherry. Give us
All
the
right,
stream.
Zalon, get ready, because I'm almost done here.
All right. Oh, you got 30 watching.
I'm
All
at
right.
2,900, so I'll go to 3,000.
All right. That's fine. When you're ready, let me know.
Well,
When
they're
you're
pressuring me to eat cherries. Come on.
Cherry.
I'm not eating any cherries.
I heard in the background. He said,
That was hilarious in the background, yeah.
Oh, my goodness.
My favorite is Jim. Jim laying in his feet and straight up Ether going, Garrett.
Eat those
All right, so
cherries.
Feranic left us, but he said that he's watching the live stream so that he can actually grind with us. Echo Rebel said girls will actually camp your castle longer than guys will. That I think is true, because I know other female players, I'm not going to mention names, that are like crazy animals.
You hold serious grudges.
Yeah,
You
like
hold those
really
grudges.
crazy grudges. Like I know one in particular that camped or shaved an entire alliance by herself.
come on, say the name.
I'm not saying it.
Say the name.
Yo, is she
So
gonna,
you the type of person that
is she going to come and join you on stream, though, D? Is
It's
she going to
Derm.
come and join you?
We haven't asked her yet.
Oh.
I think I know who you're talking about.
Yeah, you know who it is, Ether.
Yeah, I know what she's talking about.
It's the
There's not many girls like that.
Entire
The
game.
most brutal woman in the entire game.
Yeah. I know who you're talking about.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. That's
Oh,
going to
come
be an
on,
interview of a
Salon.
lifetime if she comes on the stream. If
I
she's the most brutal
I
woman.
wanted to interview her, but we haven't asked her yet. But she's an animal.
My goal is to be on the same
Is your
level.
stream? Hey, is your stream? You should ask a woman. Leave the law down.
Well,
There's no look. This how it's gonna be. You're gonna come on this stream. You're gonna answer these questions, and then that's it.
well, she's
You
on.
only talk when you're spoken to.
She's on Durham's
I would love
team.
to hear how that's
So
gonna go out.
He's going to wake up
Yeah,
and
that's gonna
his life. He's going to be shaved.
no, she's on Durham's team. So I wanted him to ask her for me, but I'm not ready
Why
yet.
you don't ask?
He says I need to be more prepared with my interview questions.
Oh, come on. You still got this list? We ain't gonna never get a stream,
This
man.
is a whole nother stream we're talking about. There's the
So you
ladies
want to do a
stream.
one-on-one interview with just
Yeah, I
her?
want to do a one-on-one interview with the most brutal female player in the game.
Oh, you should do that one.
I
You
have
should do that
7
one first then.
questions.
You gotta hype that up, though. You gotta hype it up like it's a boxing match.
Well, she didn't.
You know?
We haven't asked her yet, so I don't know if it's even happening.
You want me to ask her?
No, Don't ask her.
It sounds like you're scared of me. Now I'll ask
On
her.
Durham's team.
Come on, leave it to Durham here.
Nate will ask her. I think she's in his Discord channel.
What?
I said Nate will ask her. I think she's in his Discord channel.
No, she's
Remember
not. I don't even think she's on Discord.
Remember we was talking about that yesterday?
I'm still in the game right now. I can send her a message and ask her if you ain't gonna ask her.
She's online.
Yeah, she also is in the game. I ain't online. I'm in the game.
Joanna
Just
said,
that kind of creeper.
Random messages.
Pisces Shark says, any idea when the next fusion event is?
It's Durham.
It's not next week, but it's the week. Is it the week after that? Or is it next week?
They say about 2 weeks.
Yeah,
Say
it's
2
not
more
next
weeks.
Monday, but it's the following Monday.
Yeah, Clarence says girls do hold grudges longer.
So D,
Yeah.
the girls hold grudges longer. Like you said, y'all hover over somebody's castle waiting for them to open up. So is it the same way with a VP land? I mean, are you gonna hang over that person and wait for that one VP land to open up, while everybody else stealing all your other ones? Is you gonna get them all back in a row? How that work?
No.
That's the whole.
So holding grudges.
Yeah, I'm trying to do 3 things at once.
Okay. Are you not upset when somebody caps you and somebody hits your garrison?
Yeah, I am.
What happens?
When someone hits my garrison, I hit their garrison. And then I take all their lands.
And you're very upset about it, are you not?
Yeah, and then if they keep hitting my garrison, I shave them and I keep them shaved all season and I get my players involved.
Hell hath no fury.
And did you hear that? She goes, and I get all my players involved. All of them.
Don't mess with the female players because the retaliation is much, much worse.
But I think we take it personally. It's not cool. Like, one garrison hit is fine, but if you do multiple garrison hits and then, like, every time you see the garrison open, you hit them, like, that's just not okay. So, yeah, they should be
I'm
punished.
doing that to somebody right now.
We're actually in the process of doing that.
Hey, to be honest, I just finished doing it like 5 minutes ago. He gonna be on lock and key until the new season. I don't need VP.
I got some catching up.
Whole thing.
So Mark Cato says, why spend 6 portal stones when 3 to hit regular lands?
What are we talking about here? What's the question?
He talking about basically the cost of how much it is to cap a land versus using 3 portal stones to hit a land.
Yeah, so why would you cap when you could hit it for 3?
Well, it's quite simple. If you're competing with a team, you can take their VP land for 6 stones, get potentially a bonus, and remove the fact that they could farm and get VP off that thing. As compared to just hitting it for 3, now you've given them a 2-hour shield. If it's a level 25 land, they're going to gain 12,000 VP off of that 2 hours of shield. So, I mean, it all depends. I mean, if you're on a fighting team that you're competing for placement, there is no rating, man. It's all cap or.
And there's another aspect of it too. Also, if you hit the garrison, you're actually taking VP away. Instead of just capping the land and taking the land away, you're actually taking VP away from the score.
Exactly. Yeah, man. I mean, I play on League of Gods, and we do not raid lands. And when somebody raids a land, we make fun of them severely for it. We cap or nothing.
Oh my goodness. See, I preach this I won't say this on the stream. I preach this all the time. Do you know how many times I'm in the chat yelling at people, asking them, why are you bubbling lands? Dude, take it. If you're not gonna take it, don't touch it. Let somebody else get it. Stop bubbling. You're fighting against us. Stop it.
Yep. Take their
That
land,
drives
man.
me hot. Because I shouldn't have to say this. Like, that drives me hot. I'm constantly, every time we get ready to strip somebody or something like that, stop bubbling the lands. Oh.
Yeah, man.
If you was next to me, the things I would do to you.
So back to the lady stream, Faranic says, Drum needs to arrange it. The Brain says he has some questions too, just like Ether.
Maybe I'll change my name to Dremolita.
John
No, I already gave you a name. It's Derma.
Oh, Derma. Very good. That's a good one.
Remember, I said if I don't know if you heard me earlier when I was talking to you. I said, so if there's somebody come in the chat and they ask to be on your stream and her name just happens to be Derma, I was talking about you.
Veronic says we should do a video, not a stream.
Man.
No, that's boring. How are we gonna get our question answered? I don't agree with that, Veronic.
I don't agree with that, Frank.
Veronic says derm or derm, D-U-R-M or D-E-R-M?
D-U-R-M, derm.
Yeah, because it's drum with the letters rearranged.
No, it's derm.
Right, but with the letters rearranged. Ian Rogerson left. Thank you for joining. Veronic said goodbye. Thank you for joining. Tag Her is here. And she said, LOL, that was me my second time in Legend League. I kept him shaved, LOL. See? So she is saying she too holds grudges. I do. I actually do hold grudges when someone does something to me.
So I need to know this. Is Tag going to be up in your miniature stream?
Is Tag going to be in my stream?
Yeah, because if so, I need to get a whole notepad and a cloud full of questions for her.
She was invited, so it's up to her if she wants to join, but she was invited.
Tag, we need to know, are you going to be in the live stream for all females?
Tag, they're asking
for you. And I'm going to come straight to you. Are you going to be in the stream or not? I'm putting you on the spot.
Well,
we need a yes or
Ether, it's not just one stream. There will be a first stream, but if people like it, we're going to do it regularly.
But I'm only concerned with the first stream.
Wow.
Why?
Because that's the one that's going to be the most compelling.
Well, so that's the thing.
If y'all get on the first stream and it sinks, then we ain't got to worry about no more female streams because you ain't going to do it again. But if you get on there and y'all actually kill it and it's funny and it's good, then after that we going to always look forward to having another one.
And that's why I want to be prepared for it, because it is the first one, and I want it to be really good, and I want there to be more.
Like I talked to you and I told you before, you destroy your own stream before you even do it. Just go with the flow. The lion doesn't have a list of questions that he knows he's going to specifically ask when he do his stream. He's going to get on there and he's going to start flapping his yap, and then everybody else is going to respond to it.
So what do you think?
Just go with the flow.
So
what did I say before the stream? What did I say before the stream? What did I say before the stream? I said just go with it. I said exactly what Ether's saying right now, and of course, we've already discussed all. But yes,
I told her that before. We talked before. Like, throw that list away. You don't need that, man. You don't need that. Just go with your, go with what you feel.
Veronica
you're gonna have plenty
to submit the questions beforehand because it's easier to control. Tag is replying to you, Ether, and she said, "Does it matter if I'm there?"
Yes, we want to hear from you, Tag.
She says,
please.
"I don't even talk."
Yeah, you do.
Yeah, you will when you're on stream.
She's not a robot. She talks.
Frantic says Ether won't be allowed to watch another stream.
That's cool.
Frantic is yelling at you, Ether. He said, "Let her talk. It's her stream." LOL.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Thank you, Frantic.
I thought Frantic was leaving.
Exactly.
He left the chat.
She likes me to come on the chat.
But he's on the text. He left the voice chat, but he's on text.
Yeah.
JJ says, we want tag.
See?
Everyone wants tag.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind either. So.
I would like tag. I would like Sue. Even Livia is one of my players in Hammer. Elena would be nice. Who else? Val from Raiders. FL Rebel hooked me up with Gobble for short. Who I actually,
I'm not the only person that wants to hear these people.
I was supposed to talk to her today, but we didn't connect. Yeah, so we'll jump on the phone, we'll chat with each other, and then we'll just jump on the stream, and we'll just go with it. I think that'll be okay. Are you suggesting that Zalan mediates the stream? Because that's how it sounds.
No, it doesn't be necessary.
Because we may have a mediator. We could do that. We could have a mediator. But I want there to be more girls than boys.
You don't need that. Well, my opinion, you don't need that. I'm quite sure you can do that good by yourself. Well, like, you're not afraid to talk, so, I mean...
So basically you're saying I talk a lot.
No, I'm just saying, for instance, like all of us in here, you know all of us, and you're comfortable talking with all of us.
Yeah.
So, I mean, you wouldn't have no problem talking to the people that you invite onto your stream, right. Like the females. All right, so you wouldn't need a mediator.
Right, but I want them to be comfortable talking to me, which is why I want to talk to them before we go live.
That's why we ain't gonna get this stream till next year.
Well, not everyone is like me, where they're comfortable talking to anybody. They need to warm up.
I'm gonna turn blue by then.
You need to warm up to people, right? Right? Derm?
It's Derm.
It's Derm.
Is it Derm?
It's Derm, man. You should copyright that name.
We're going to be going into castle level 35 by the time the stream happens.
All right, Zalan, we are almost in our second hour, and you need to start getting ready, because I'm...
Oh, no, I'm ready. It's just the fact that...
Drum just said you were noodling.
Oh, I was noodling!
No, noodling. Yeah, he said he's noodling around.
Noodling.
He's catching catfish?
Nah, he's noodling.
See? I told you people will... No, but this is a different type of noodling.
Do you want to define your type of noodling around? Just fooling around. It's a word.
Fooling around. Noodling.
Yeah. Fooling around.
I didn't know it was that kind of stream.
Messing around.
Yeah, see, when I first jumped in, they were talking about noodling, and it was on Discord. And I thought they were talking about, like, the ramen noodles. But then when they started talking about noodling, and they just lost me, I was like, what the hell did I walk in on? So.
Noodle-y.
Oh, Ferenic said he left because he couldn't get a word in edgewise in Discord.
Oh.
Whoa, there's somebody named Ether.
That just let me know you're weak-minded.
JJ is saying women only would be best. You girls would have the most fun that way. I think we would. I think it'd be awesome.
JJ agrees. That's like he said. You don't need males. Y'all would do beautiful by yourself.
Feranic says Tag was on Discord yesterday and it seemed fine. Yeah, I've talked to her before. We just need to get her more comfortable. It's live, so there's lots of strangers and different people. She'll be fine. We'll get her on.
You're almost in bonus.
I'm almost in bonus?
Uh-oh. Woo. You're almost in bonus.
Right, because the minute they tag me in bonus, like within a couple minutes, my lands get capped. Because his team is ferocious.
Oh, now it's ferocious. It used to be bullies.
They are bullies, but I'm being nice.
You should see what's really on your mind.
So, Farana says it's derm time. So, FL Rebel is telling Jim noodling is different here. Faranic thought of catfish too. I didn't even know that was a thing. Noodling of catfish.
Oh, yeah. Have you ever seen a video of it at all?
No.
Basically, they get in the water and they stick their hand up in these holes and grab a catfish by the mouth and pull them out.
Oh.
No, you said that wrong. They let the catfish bite onto their hand.
What?
Yeah, they bite. Yeah, they use their hand as bait.
Bite them. Yeah, they use their hand as bait. I'm not sticking my hand in no damn hole. I don't know what's in it.
FL Rebel just said, I ain't sticking my hand
I did that one time, and now I'm married.
Oh, Pharaonic Tag says, yeah, LOL, yesterday I was drinking. That's why I was talking. So we'll have a couple drinks, and then we'll go live. Okay, Tag?
You and me.
Cognac.
Me and you.
D's cocktail hour.
Yeah, I love it.
Tag should get some of those cherries that Derm got.
Those were disgusting.
Oh my goodness.
They were so gross. It literally tasted like
wasn't that bad.
rubbing alcohol. He has them in his drink right now. Are those the same cherries or are those different cherries?
If he got them in his drink, that means they must be pretty good.
Wait, are those the cherries right there? Because I bought you regular cherries. He's ignoring me now. Too many cherries.
Just don't pass out on the sofa and go to sleep again from them
They
cherries.
tasted like pure alcohol. They were the cherries are good.
We heard you
too.
last night snoring.
You did not.
Oh yeah, Darren, we heard you. Darren, we heard you last night. You was snoring.
He was not.
Yeah, he was. We heard him.
All right, we are totally off topic.
D like, no, he wasn't.
I thought Rebel says, I've noodled. It's stressful as hell. Interesting. So the catfish bites your hand?
Yes.
Oof.
Yeah, I bet it would be stressful sticking your hand into a dark hole you don't know what's in there. Might be a snapping turtle or a snake.
Oh, God. A snapping turtle could actually bite your finger off.
Snapping turtle, you get a big one, it'll bite your whole hand off.
Woo. I wouldn't do that.
Back when I go fishing with my dad, we would see at this one lake, this guy, they came out and they had a towel wrapped around his arm because the catfish had stripped flesh from his arm.
What?
Yeah.
When noodling goes wrong.
Yeah, when noodling goes wrong.
No, they call that fun in Bama. Ask Bo.
Yeah, it was pretty bad. So that when I saw that, I was like, never. And my dad said, he goes, you're right, never.
All right, Zalon, I'm at 30-30.
All right. 30-30.
I'll use the rest of my
I'm
portal.
prepping
I've got 48 portal stones. So who can do some quick math? How many attacks is that?
That's 16.
48 divided by 3. 16? All right, I'll do 16 more attacks and then...
Dude, that was
How
insanely
did you do
fast.
that?
You are
I'm
absolutely
good
correct.
with numbers. I'm good with numbers. I was in school for accounting.
Wow. I'm good with numbers, man, but that was like...
Yeah, you are
That
good.
was light speed
That was
right
light
there.
speed.
I also know that if you have 102 portal stones, that's 34 attacks.
So it's memorization.
Yeah, more memorization than anything, but I'm still good with numbers.
Well, thank you, Thunder X.
No problem.
FL Rebel said it's like grabbing a suitcase handle. Water moccasins were my worry. You need a heavy glove. Are you allowed to wear gloves when you noodle?
I don't know. I've never noodled.
Real men don't wear gloves.
Thank you for
It's
Alec.
gloves.
All right, so we have 23 likes. One person disliked, probably the cherry thing.
You know what? Anybody that dislikes your stream because of something that someone else says, they suck. I'm just saying, you're gonna dislike the stream because she eating a heavily alcohol cherry. That the person that she is standing right next to is asking her to eat, and you don't need to be in here. Get lost. I'm just saying.
Thanks,
Were you the
Ethan.
dislike there, either?
No, I put the like up in there because I wanted her to eat another one.
I want you to eat one. You're gross.
I thought
thought my man Derm was gonna be able to pull it off, but Derm turned into Derma on me, so that's not happening.
That's because Derm got the look of the devil from me.
Hey, I know it was something because, like I said, Derm turned into Derma, so that's not happening.
So, is everybody done with did you guys finish the event?
I have finished.
No, I'm not done. I still have like 2,000 left to get.
Are you finished doing it, or are you going again?
No, I'm just going to Atlas.
I grinded out almost 1,000 souls on your stream.
What happened?
Huh?
Said I grinded out almost 1,000 souls on your stream
did
so
you?
far. Yeah.
Oh, I'm getting slow here with my skelly drops.
I'm pouring me a nice glass of Paul Masson peach flavor.
What is it?
Oh, it's a brandy.
Okay.
It's called Paul Masson. I got peach flavor tonight.
Sounds like a cheese.
Peach. Yeah.
Sound like what?
Parmesan is a cheese. Parmesan.
Actually, I had a friend introduce me to this. I actually liked it. It tastes pretty
brandy?
good.
What do you drink it on the rocks?
Yeah, straight on everything. Straight on the
That
rocks.
sounds
Not white
delicious.
liquor.
I like brandy. I would try it.
I thought you was a cognac fan. You told me you was a cognac fan.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, you did.
Cognac? I don't drink cognac.
Yeah, you told me.
No.
You told me Durham drunk up all your cognac and you was mad. So how can you not like cognac if you was mad because Durham drunk all your cognac?
What did you drink that was it was a honey Jim Beam.
You told me cognac.
No, it's not what... I don't even know what cognac is. Tell me what cognac is, because I have no
Oh my
idea.
goodness. Oh,
It was a Jim Beam honey.
All right.
Jim Beam
Let's
apple?
agree to disagree.
Which one was it that you drank of mine?
What?
He's telling me that you drank my cognac, but I don't even know what cognac is. It was a Jim Beam honey, wasn't it? Or Jim Beam apple.
Apple.
Jim Beam apple.
Ugh, why'd you drink that?
It was delicious.
Yeah. That's a good question. Why did you drink that?
I like whiskey.
That's not whiskey.
Yeah, it is.
You know, apple flavors have to be one of the worst flavors. No, just because it's apple doesn't mean it's good.
It was good.
It's like Crown Royal apple. It's not very good.
No. Can't add flavor to the whiskey. Whiskey's supposed to be the flavor.
It was good. FL Rebel says you guys need face cams when you stream together. Face cams when you stream together. That would be too funny, I think.
Dude, I would probably be on here just making all kind of stupid noises
I make lots of faces, so
all kind of stuff. Yeah. It's not a bad idea though.
I don't even know how we would do that.
I guess you would have to have a iPad, something, whatever, with a camera on it.
Yeah, but how
and some software.
How do you get all? Yeah, you'd need to have some sort of a software on your laptop, right, to get all the cams in one stream.
I guess you would have to use like a software, kind of like what companies use when they spread out across the country, but they want to have a conference,
right?
With like different departments. I mean, they use facial software outside of voice software. So, I mean, I don't know. You look into it. I don't know.
Mark
but I know it exists.
Had cherries in Glacier, Montana. Awesome.
Cherries in Montana.
I'm involved in
you're involved in something different? FL Rebel says, probably was listening to Kanye while complaining about Beam Apple. Beam Apple is not delicious. I thought it was. Now they're talking about I don't know the difference between proper whiskey or American whiskey. Does anybody know the difference?
I was about to ask that question. That's the difference because I didn't know that.
Isn't there Canadian whiskey?
Canadians are blended with.
Canadians what?
Yeah,
there's a Canadian whiskey. It's called water.
Oh, Canadians blended.
That's a question for
want to get a bourbon whiskey.
Tell us what that is.
Bourbon whiskey is aged in an oak barrel. The first time it's been burned, and then they give them off to the Canadians to make the blended whiskey. So you can only use a charred oak barrel once for bourbon.
How do you spell delicious?
Really?
Yeah.
I'm on a stream.
Tell me.
DELICIOUS. IOUS. Yes.
Yeah, that looks good.
Then I don't think I like.
It's called spell check anymore.
I don't think I like the blended one.
You know what? DLC does not have a spell check, and it makes me look stupid a lot of the times.
Everybody mess up every now and then. I mean, you just show your true side. That's all. Everybody mess up every now and then. Hey, I didn't notice that I spelled chief the wrong way in the chat earlier, and I did it twice. Never paid attention.
FL Rebel said, "Careful, Germ. A woman that drinks brown liquor will straight up fist fight you with a boob hanging out in front of the police."
Isn't that the truth?
That won't happen.
That's not good. That's not good.
Ian Rogerson said, "Real whiskey is made in Scotland."
I got a question for that. Whoever that was earlier.
FL Rebel said,
up in the chat.
What are we talking about, Ether?
For the souls count, you had somebody that said that they had a bunch of relics that they were saving up just in case we caught up to them. You got to tell them to start using their relics.
Wow.
Because we breathing down your back. Go look at it. 22 and 18.
What are you saying?
Look at the soul count.
War's catching up to Hammer.
Oh, look
Yeah,
at the...
22 and 18.
Don't.
That's why I said whoever said they had relics on your team saved up in case we caught up, tell them to start using them.
Oh, that was Michael Marlowe. Uh-oh. If you're still here, Michael Marlowe, you better start using them because I think Zalan is the one that's messing us up.
Oh yeah, look at that.
Are you messing us up, Zalan?
No.
How many souls have you grinded during this 2-hour stream?
No,
It's not the line.
Oh, it's not Zalan? Who is it? You? It's Jim.
I ain't gonna tell you all
Jim
that.
said he just did 1,000.
Hey.
Yeah,
hey.
let's sell them out.
TMI.
Tell us who it was.
TMI.
All right, let's check it out. We're 18,
20,000.
and War is 22. Yeah, 20,000.
Not a big gap.
Interesting.
Well, it wasn't. Looking at Zalon souls, it wasn't Zalon, and it wasn't Coca-Cola.
It ain't Zalon.
It's not Zalon.
I think Zalon had like 2216 about an hour ago or something like that.
What does he have now?
2450.
24.
Ron.
I'm still grinding.
And it's not Belgador. He's at 0.
He's at 0?
Yeah.
Well,
He's not going to be able to do it till the last day, though. He said.
Gotcha.
Because
We're gonna kick him tomorrow. Just to mess with him. We gonna kick him, he gonna come and be like, hey, why I got kicked? Crazy.
I don't know. Fury said to kick you. I just listened to my crown. That's all.
Yeah, Fury will definitely kick you if you do not hit the minimum. And so will I. FL Rebel, I think, is addressing Derm, and he said, misspell everything intentionally and you'll be good.
Yeah.
All right. I was going to say I'm done, but I think I have 27 more. All right, I'll keep going.
Yeah.
Damn.
It's 16 attacks. You promised us 16 attacks. That's what we
I was
want.
going to throw the towel in, and then I realized I had 27 more battles.
You got 27 bull stuns. It's not
All right,
attacks.
how many battles is that? Quick, Thunder Axe, go.
9.
9. Oh, I see. 9 times 3.
So I got my Auria, and my X skill will be wasted.
Why? What's your X skill?
You get armor?
What is it?
armor piercing is my X skill, the last skill, Titan armor piercing, and I didn't have Night Whisper, and then I went and did my 500 DG pull and got Night Whisper.
Well, it's not wasted. You just don't need to use Night Whisper.
So what do you think about?
LLY.
So what do you think about armor being in the A skill slot for Auria? You think that's good or bad to have armor in that slot?
I'd rather have damage, but
I think that's good.
I mean, not everybody would rather have damage, but if you got armor, do you think it's good or bad?
I'd be indifferent to it. I'd rather have health and armor, but I'd be indifferent to it. I mean, it wouldn't. It would just be a wasted slot.
Okay. Well, somebody pulled that tonight on their Auria, and they didn't like it.
They had the X skill armor on it.
Yeah, the X skill slot is armor. That's why I asked that question. I mean, do you think it's good or bad? Would you keep it? You know, all that good old stuff.
Well, I'd see what my other one was first. And Thunder X, what's your other skills on it? If AP is your X skill, what's the other skills?
I got AP, damage, and crit in that order.
So you got 2 APs, a damage, and a crit?
Yeah.
Well, you just don't need to use the 5-star relic. You can take care of the AP probably. I don't know how much it's going to be because I never, for the AP.
All right, so question for Derm: how much AP is too much AP? Because a lot of players like to stack up AP, but how much AP is too much AP?
Derm?
He sleep?
No, he's not focusing. So they're talking about Auria, and they were talking about the X skill.
Yep.
And they were talking about armor or armor piercing.
Okay.
And they were saying maybe armor wasn't a good X skill. Do you not want that to be an X skill? And then Ether was saying how much armor piercing is too much armor piercing.
Well, I think once you're getting above 300, it starts to become redundant. I mean, at 300 armor piercing, I mean, it's almost impossible to make a troop have 300 armor.
But out of these possible X skills, which one do you think are the best ones to get, and which ones do you think
you want damage, man. That's what you want.
You want damage, but health would be good too.
Yeah.
Jim said he wanted health.
Okay, well.
I think damage and health are both good. What?
Well, okay.
You want damage, man. That's what you want. It's an infiltrator, and any other infiltrator in the game, all their skills are offense, right?
Yeah.
Right.
It's all offense. Now, number one skill is damage. That is really what you want. That's where you're going to see the
health is fine too.
fullest potential out of Auria. Now, this is all based on having the 5-star relic. Okay, there's plenty of people out there without the 5-star relic, and that's fine. If you don't have the 5-star relic, AP is going to be an excellent roll for you. If you roll damage, AP, X skill AP, and you don't have the 5-star relic, man, you're set. Because right off the bat, your armor piercing is going to be over 200 something, and in my opinion, that's more than enough. So with your 6 relic slots, you just focus on buffing that damage, man, and you're going to have a killer attacker.
Yeah.
Get that crit as high as you can.
Yeah. I mean, whatever. I mean, with that particular build, I probably wouldn't focus on crit. I just go all out damage. I'm not sure if you can max your crit, and if you can't get it to 75, then it's not worth working on, in my opinion.
Is 75 the magic number on the crit for that?
I don't know if it's the magic number, but that is where you're going to be critting the majority of the time. So let's say you had 40,000 damage with your build, and you have 75% crit. 3 out of 4 swings, you're going to be hitting for 120,000. So that's noticeable, and it's going to happen often.
So Pharaonic saying his Krampus has 3 armor piercing. FL Rebel says he prefers armor over health. Pharaonic says he prefers health over armor. JJ says the only Auria I would burn would be with X skill 8 armor piercing. All others are workable. FL Rebel says the only defense I will benefit from a defense X skill is against big fire, and then I want big armor. And he said, I'm probably going to wind up showing how to work an XAP roll.
Yeah, I mean, and this is the thing. The XAP roll, it's not wasted. I mean, honestly, even if you have the 5-star relic, it's not wasted. You just don't equip the 5-star relic on it. You know, when you're already hitting 200 AP without that relic, you're not going to apply it because the only thing that relic gives your Titan is more armor piercing. We don't need 450 armor piercing. It's completely overkill at that point in time. So you just spend your relic slots on things that are going to buff your damage, and maybe give you some free spells, some free lightning spells, take out some range units. Even you could even go defensive route for your infiltrator just to make it last longer. Cater it to each defense. I don't think having AP is a bad role, and the reason why is because it's an infiltrator, man, and you want all offense on your infiltrator. Health and armor. I don't really think it's great. I mean, honestly, health or armor, to me, it's the exact same thing. The only time that armor is going to be a bad situation is when you're facing a troop with very high armor piercing. Otherwise, it's going to pretty much work just like health for you. So, in my opinion, they're both equal skills. Maybe health is better. I don't know. To me, it doesn't really make a difference. But, personally, I would not like to see any defensive skills on my infiltrator. And I feel like they should have made that adjustment when they released this Titan. It should have been offense. It should have only been offense. You should have only gotten armor or armor piercing because it's an infiltrator. I mean, Jesus. Yeah.
So,
and there you go, people.
Thank you for that. FL Rebel says, is my team still in 50? It is, and I think I just was there. I think it's 44. Tag says she's trying to finish the event. Oh yeah, thank you, 44. Farana says, thanks, sounds good, FL Rebel. I might still get another roll. FL Rebel says, great points, Derm.
Oh, here, I also got a question for Dermerfest. What would be the best relics for crit for the Titan then? I know Avalanche gives 20% crit.
You have another question, Derm.
I'm going to be 100% honest with you, man. I'm not the biggest infiltrator guy. And because of that, I don't really know the relics that are going to boost Titan crit because all of my builds are pretty much based on troops. But I do know that, having the... I can't remember the name of it.
The name of the relic? So I have all the relics here. Do you want to look through my list?
I don't think I'm going to be able to point them out just from looking at a list.
Okay. All right, well, if anybody knows what the relics are for crit, post it in the chat. Derm doesn't remember the names.
Yeah, I know there's one from the Wukong event that's crit and physical resistance, which is, I think it'll be a very nice relic.
Okay, hey, I'm sorry, I got to drop out for a second. Something work-related.
I think the relic you're talking about is the Lost Medallion. Titan Armor, Titan Critical, and Army Physical Resist. Titan Army and Physical Resist.
The Lost Medallion. Thanks, Ether.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of them out there. I mean, I'm going to be 100% honest with you. I really don't know because all of my...
said the Holy Blade is big.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
That's one.
Holy Blade, yeah. That crit is too, man. I mean, I'm going to be 100% honest with you. All of my builds are really focused around troops, so I'm not up to par with the Titan buffing relics. I'll just search through what I have and what I want to build, and if I have it, cool. If not, then I'll try and find another route. But it's not my priority. So chances are my relics aren't leveled, and I'm not really I'm not privy to what relics would be the best.
FL Rebel said it should definitely be all offense, in my opinion. Pharaonic said Derma, the DOT agony ant. FL Rebel said, yeah, that would be good use for the Holy Blade and charge. JJ says Holy Blade also adds charge. It's a definite relic, a decent relic for infiltrators. Does anyone else have anything to add to that?
Think they all quiet.
Yep, they're all
I
quiet.
want to know what everybody thinks of Chernobog and Bellabog.
What does everyone think of Chernobog and Bellabog?
I can't think nothing about them because I don't have them. But if I ever get them, I'll let you know.
Yeah, and I doubt if I'll ever get one with 10,000 Divine Gem pool.
Did anyone that's watching get a Chernobog or a Bellabog?
You can only get them in a Divine Gem pool unless you have 10,000 gems.
And who the hell's got that?
It's a lot of
I'm about to say, they might have some players that actually have those amount of gems saved up or stacked up. Might, keyword, might.
The only player I know Vinny's has that, but he's not going to do a 10,000 Divine Gem pool. I think I got 75 or something.
All right, I've got a couple more battles here.
D, we're coming for you. I just collected another 1,000 souls.
Uh-oh. I might have to start pulling relics.
You know what she about to do when she get off the stream, right? She going up and then she going to yell at her alliance.
At my alliance? Yeah, I'll rile them up a little bit.
Working on. I told you.
Guys, they're catching up with us. We're 20K apart. Step it up.
Step it up now.
Are you getting ready, Zalon, over there? Uh-oh.
Who knows what that guy is doing, you know?
He's supposed to be getting ready to stream after me.
You just never know what's the line.
He might be in trouble. FL Rebel said...
Is in trouble?
Yeah, because he's not answering. FL Rebel said, I had high hopes for the new Pally. It had a chance to be different.
Unless they start giving out, I guess, like, all X skills, like defensive X skills for Paladins, or something, or some defensive X skills as resist. I don't see how they gonna really do anything to make Paladins good again. It's all about troops and Titans as buffing troops right now.
Well, for us it is, because we're higher level, but for the guys under, like, 18 Castle, I can see how champions and paladins can still be useful.
Yeah, that's true, but I mean...
Like, one of my players dropped for Krampus, and we were one player down, and it was, like, the last day with, like, 8 hours left, and I wanted to fill the spot to get the souls, because we were close to top 50, and Fury threw his mini in there, and he ground out the soul minimum, and he got a Krampus for his mini, and he loves it.
But what about like higher level players that actually like paladins or something? I mean, basically the way that it's set up now, it's like the only players that actually are going to use stuff like paladins or mid castles. You know, like mid game players. Because that's good for level 17 castle for defense or something. So you're gonna limit your Titan group to just one graphic of players. So that's what I'm saying. Like, if you can find a way to make that Titan group, like for instance, all other Titans, every player can use them no matter what castle you are. You can use that Titan, except for paladins.
Well, so for the summoning, I mean, if they do summoning Titans, then it's useful. Whether it's a paladin or a champion, right? That would be useful.
You think we're gonna get a summoning paladin?
Maybe. I mean, that would be the only way for a paladin to be useful for all castle levels, in my opinion.
But I mean, basically, a paladin is basically a guardian at that point. Then.
Faranik thinks Zalan is asleep.
I don't know. You mighty quiet.
Zalan, we're ready for you. I'm gonna keep going, but we're waiting for you.
Let me look at the soul count, see if it's going up. It's supposed to be granted.
Faranik said, you can't design Titan skills for all player levels. You progress through the game. The Real Gamer says, I think the next Greek god event is going to be on Valentine's Day, and it's going to be a goddess of love, a.k.a. Aphrodite. That would be cool.
I would be interested in that one. Yeah, I would be interested in that one if it is.
Would
that would be
who
nice.
is Aphrodite? Is she she's not she wouldn't be a ranger. I'm not good with my Greek gods.
No, I think she would be maybe like a berserker or something.
She's a female, so yeah.
I would like.
I think she would be a berserker.
Why?
Just in case there's any Dallas Cowboys fans in the stream, in the chat. See you next year, people. Because y'all just lost. All right. Now you asked me why I said that. I know it's cold, but I know the Woo probably sitting on the sofa crying right now. He'll be all right. I'm going to check on him tomorrow. He'll be all right.
Oh, that's why I haven't heard from Truth today.
Because the Cowboys lost?
It was down here rooting for him.
I haven't seen Truth today either. Did he even log in today?
I don't know.
All right, I got 2 more battles. Zalan, you're up next. I hope you're not sleeping. Did
Who knows what
his
he's
soul
doing?
count go up?
No, I'm looking at him right now. He's still sitting at 2463.
You think Zalan fell asleep?
He's just going. He's a man. We're talking about. You need to stream so that way he can get on after you, and he gonna go fall asleep.
It would
I ain't
be
gonna
the
never let
first
this
time,
little
right?
he did fall asleep.
We think Zalan's sleeping on us because I'm.
No, he's falling asleep in stream.
I'm trying to pass it over to him, and I just bought 10 more portal stones to give him another couple minutes, but he's not replying. He's fallen asleep in stream before?
Yeah, he's done that before. He hasn't done it with me on or anything, so I can't actually say that. But I've heard he's fell asleep in streams before. Why was he on snoring?
He snored in his stream and he fell asleep.
He deleted it, probably.
He did. That's crazy.
Because I tried to look for it and I couldn't find it.
We need that snoring video. We need a copy of that. You can't get rid of all the bad material. That's the good part. Bad material ain't good material.
Alright, so Zalan is maybe going on after me. I'm going to do one more battle.
Is he on one of the other discards? Like in one of the other rooms? Did you check?
You can't be in 2 rooms at the same time, so he's here with us.
I'll go see something.
There's nobody in the other rooms.
Nobody? Alright.
No. Faranik says, it was hilarious. I was there. when Zalan fell asleep on his stream.
No.
I missed that one.
I'm curious.
Might be out back cutting wood.
I'm curious,
It is cold.
Faranik, was it obvious that was he starting to slur? Like, did it sound like he was falling asleep and then he just didn't talk? Or was it just 1 minute he was awake, the next minute he was sleeping? Like a narcolepsy.
No, he had plenty of wood, Ether. We saw the wood pile he had.
I have no idea how people can just fall asleep like that because, when I'm on airplanes, I will force myself to try to sleep and I still can't. When I'm in public places, I can't fall asleep.
Let's see how you say it when you're on airplanes. You try to force yourself to sleep.
Yeah.
If I'm on an airplane, I can't sleep at all.
Me either.
I'm always, when I fly, I sit by the window.
Well,
I love to look out.
around you. There's noises. Like, I need complete silence when I'm sleeping.
So can you sleep like during the daytime?
I mean,
I can't go to sleep in the daytime unless I block all the light out because I don't really care for light.
I would need
I like
blackout
keeping it
blinds.
dark.
Any of you people that can't sleep in public got kids?
I don't
What's
have
that?
kids.
Anybody that can't sleep in public have kids? Because my wife fell asleep in the library today.
That's crazy.
They'll make you sleep anywhere.
The
You get it
kids?
when you can get it.
I don't have them kind of. I mean, I got kids, but shoot, they older, so they ain't falling asleep. That's not happening. They up all night. When I'm up all night, they ain't falling asleep.
Pharaonic says he was quiet and then he was snoring, and people were concerned.
I think he probably muted himself because he knew he was tired.
Well, they heard him snoring, so he wasn't muting himself.
No, I'm talking about right now. Is he muted?
No, he's not on mute.
Oh, what are you doing?
I don't know. The Real Gamer said, Hela, Odin's firstborn, needs to be a Titan. I think she will be an infiltrator because in the movie she pulled out 2 swords multiple times.
In the movie Thor?
I don't know. Odin's firstborn, Hela, was that in a movie?
I have no idea.
I don't know. Tell us.
Yeah, Hela's
Right now.
Odin's firstborn that led to Ragnarok. She
That was in the
destroyed
first
Thor's
Thor
helmet.
movie?
No, that was in the last one.
I have to go back and watch that.
I don't remember. Snoop Frog says you have to pretend to be asleep to trick your body into thinking you're asleep.
I don't know. My mental clock don't work like that. That's kind of like humans are genetically programmed to sleep at night
Right.
because we don't do good. We don't do good at night, so you can sleep all day long. And then when nighttime comes, I mean, you think you're fresh in a week, and then like 3-4 hours later, you're tired again.
Well, it's
because you're genetically programmed to go to sleep at night.
It's the circadian rhythms, and it has to do with like when it's dark out, your body like creates melatonin that is supposed to make you tired. Which is why, like in Alaska, when it's summertime and they have like 24 hours of daylight, they have
that for like 6 months, right?
They must
That
have
whole
to
summer.
take. They must have to take like melatonin, or they must have to take something because that could really mess you up. Because you are programmed to sleep when it's dark.
Exactly.
Yeah, but then in the wintertime, I think they have like 24 hours of darkness. So imagine that.
It's not their wintertime. It's their summertime, I think.
The summertime
I think
has
it's their summertime.
24 hours of light, and the wintertime has 24 hours of dark.
You might be right.
In Alaska.
I know they do have their period. I know they do have their period of darkness. So you might be right.
They have a period of darkness, and then they have a period of light.
Yeah, I know that, but I was talking about the seasons. I think you might be right.
Ferrano says, I don't sleep well on the plane. I just flew a week ago from Europe to New Zealand, 2 12-hour flights with a 13-hour layover. Ugh. That doesn't sound like fun.
No, that's the worst.
Yeah. I don't even know how people do that in coach.
Now, Ferrani, was that a one-way flight? Like a direct flight, or did you have to get connecting flights?
It sounds like
Because if you had to connect,
2 12-hour flights with a 13-hour layover.
Well, the 12-hour flights that might be the one way in the same direction. Like, if you're flying from his starting point to where he's trying to end up, and then you have to turn around and fly from where he ended up back to his starting point.
It sounds like it was 2 flights because the layover was the connecting flight, and the 13-hour layover was between the 2 connecting flights, I think.
Yeah, it could be.
Eric, please confirm. He said, my wife hasn't slept properly for over 5 years due to children.
Oof.
Word.
Children not that bad once you get to know them.
Hello, what's your name? Oh, I'm your father.
Stop.
Shut your mouth.
Very strange when they're just living in your house and you haven't introduced yourself yet. I hear you. I get you.
You're very
Yes,
welcome.
banner across.
All right, Zalon, are you there? Zalon.
D to the line, are you there?
We all yell at him.
He passed out with a beer in his hand on his couch.
He's sleeping.
They used to.
He
I
needs
don't know
an
if y'all ever
intervention.
heard of. I don't know if any of y'all ever heard of an old game called EverQuest Online Adventures. Not the one for the computer, but the one for the actual PlayStation 2. I don't know if y'all.
Have you
Any of
heard
y'all
of
ever
that
played
game
it?
on
All right.
PlayStation? Drum.
What?
What's the game, Ether?
It's called EverQuest Online Adventures.
It sounds familiar, but I haven't played
It was
myself.
for the PlayStation.
He has a PlayStation,
It was
but he doesn't play. I've never heard of that game.
It was for PlayStation 2,
We have Xbox.
and they also had
PlayStation.
a computer version of it also. But they used to have a lot of players that used to fall asleep, like in the middle of battles. They just fall asleep. You see that player's character like stop moving. So what you'll do, you would take your wizard and you'll have your wizard throw snowballs at them to vibrate the joystick to wake them up.
Are you serious?
Of course. I'm deadly serious.
That's
hey,
funny. Would it
with
work?
that particular video game, yeah, it worked. With that particular video game, it was so addicting. I had 3 PlayStations just for that game. I would run 3 accounts.
Wow.
Crazy. Yep. And that's not the crazy part. My wife also ran 2 accounts.
Really?
So it was a very addictive game. But
She plays
I mean,
video
over time, that was on the PlayStation.
Yeah, your wife plays on the PlayStation?
She used to that was when we was younger, man.
That's impressive.
They're not 20s doing it. But yeah, she played video games and stuff too. She don't do it anymore, but I mean, we used
Sonic
to.
says 2 flights with a day in Hong Kong in between. Oh, I can't talk today. Hong Kong.
Kong.
All right, guys. I'm tired. I think Zalon is sleeping, but he can redeem himself if he speaks now. Zalon. Yeah, I think.
Don't worry, we're gonna clown him for this tomorrow.
All right, so we
Yeah,
are
let's
ranked.
go.
Hammer's ranked 18. War is ranked 22. We're still about 20,000 difference in souls.
You're making me want to go buy relics and just shoot it up.
We're gonna beat you guys. We're the event team.
I just
Alright.
picked up the Banner of the Frost.
You just what?
Nice. Banner Frost.
Where's that?
I think it's 14? Yeah.
Nice. I'm pulling it up here. Cool. All right, well, I'm going to go to sleep, I guess, unless Lon's going to stream. But thank you guys for joining me. I appreciate everyone that stayed and hung out. We streamed, I think, for a little bit over 2 hours. So thank you guys, everybody on Discord, everybody in the chat. What are they saying?
Thanks for the stream, D.
Thank you guys for joining me. I've got Derm, Ether, Jim, Shy, Thunder, X, and Zalon, but we think he might be sleeping. Thank you guys. There are a couple things in the chats that I just want to read. Veronica said his plays too, still does. His wife must play video games. That's awesome. Snoop Frog says, good night, D and Drum. Great stream. Real Gamer is asking what my goal is. I don't know what my goal is. I was trying to free to play grind to 5K, and I think I got to like 3,400 ish, 3,342. So I was gonna try to get to 5, and then I might pull some relics. I'm undecided. Alex says I still have GameCube and Dreamcast. Turo, thank you for joining. Says good night. For Alex says early to bed today. Then. All right, guys. Thanks again. I appreciate everyone for joining. I might be back tomorrow. I hope Zalon follows me, but I'm not sure. I think he might be sleeping. But again, thanks everyone in Discord. Thanks everyone in chat. And you guys all have a good night. Thanks again. Take care.
Yeah.